Hey, yo, welcome to the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Welcome to the Archerverse TV, and welcome to the first of 4 post-draft shows here at the Archerverse. Christian Cool and myself, the Coolverse and the Archerverse, have officially shaken things up. The foundation has been shaken, the roof is quaking, it's been blown off, it's ready to raise some hell, and we have 4 brand new rosters underneath 2 brands, the Universe and the Archerverse. The 2 nights of the draft was fantastic. We saw superstars from the Archerverse switching sides, jumping ship and joining the Universe in Vinny K. And then, of course, we had superstars from Vinny K's Universe jumping ship and swimming over to join the Sharks over at the Archerverse. It was a badass couple of nights. And now tonight we start a new season, a brand new era. Brand new rosters ready to raise hell and light things on fire as we burn things up and head towards No Mercy, which is this Sunday night. The next pinnacle pay-per-view here at the Archerverse, the summer blockbuster, No Mercy, where we'll see superstars from the Archerverse SmackDown taking on superstars from Saturday night's main event. Championship matches all night long. Will be epic. You don't want to miss it. And tonight we're going to kick things off with a kickoff match before we hit our main card. We're going to have 7 matches. 4 of them are championship matches with the brand new Raw is War roster, which we'll take a quick look at right before we get into the main card show. And Distinct Cone. Yo, Cone. How is our best VIP in the Army? How you doing tonight? I saw ya. I was doing my thing. I had to keep things rocking and rolling, if you know what I'm saying. I wasn't ignoring you, though. You're slow, Twitch. So what's new and exciting? What's Bromer doing? Actually, what time is it? Would Bromer even be up? Bromer likes to sleep at weird hours. You're okay, you think? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I had a pretty good day off. It was pretty relaxing. I mean, I did some housework, mowed the lawn, went on a shopping spree with the wife, came home, chilled out, relaxed, didn't do a whole lot. And now, I've been excited since Saturday night. Even though this isn't an Archerverse show, it's a Vinny K show, I've been excited for Raw is War because our brand new roster is kicking things off for the brand new era and the brand new season here at the Archerverse, and there's going to be a lot of exciting things going down the road. New superstar signings. It's going to be a fantastic time. I'm looking forward to the future happenings here at the Archerverse, but tonight is about the post-draft, which again was a fantastic couple of evenings that saw superstars jumping all over the place. Some going to the Archerverse, some going to the Universe, back and forth. We have 4 brand new rosters ready to raise a little bit of hell, and we're going to start that off tonight. We have a kickoff match. As you can see, these are 4 of the members of the new Raw is War roster. And again, we'll take a look at the Raw is War roster right before we start the main show. But these are 4 of the gents. We have Samoa Joe, the Samoan Bulldozer. We have from Team Games Galore, the Showstopper, Riley Jarrett. From Team Glanola, we have the Wolfman, Alan Severn. And of course, he needs no introduction. He is Psycho Sid. And they are the 4 gents that are going to kick things off and set the tone for the evening. And then we'll get right into the main card. We'll have a quick look first at the Raw is War roster. And then it's on with the show. We will go for a 7-match card, 4 championship matches, ready to light things up tonight. Let's see. Distinct Cone said, I think he's sleeping, but I don't know. Let's see. My time is 5 a.m., so Bromer's time is 10 p.m. Yeah, I was just saying he likes to sleep at odd hours, so he could very well still be napping. Having a wee sleep he is. Little sleepy. But sleepy or no sleepy, mod with the most or not, Doesn't have the same ring as Host with the Most, does it? The mod with the most. It's okay. We're definitely going to have to change that up later. But anyways, we have to go on with the show, so he's just going to have to be late to the first post-draft show here at the Archiverse. Is what it is. We can't control other people's habits. He's a night owl, exactly. He stays up all night, sleeps all day long. He's a little bit of cray-cray, if you know what I'm saying. So let's get things kicked off. It is go time. Samoa Joe versus Riley Jarrett, the Wolfman Alan Severn, and Psycho Sid. Fatal four-way. Falls count anywhere. Let's get her done. So, DC, did you see any... I can't remember now. I mean, it was an exciting couple of nights. Some things are just kind of a flash, but did you enjoy the draft shows at all? I mean, clearly they were much different than our regular shows. We weren't doing any color commentary or play-by-play. It was simply wild card matches and draft time. But it was still a lot of fun. I assume the co-host with the most, Christian Cool, the coolest cat in the room, will be along in a few moments. He's, of course, doing his thing on the Coolverse channel. Twitch.tv/Christian Cool. Doing his thing with the coolest kids in town before he stops by the Archiverse SmackDown Hotel. Checks his ass in, joins the host of the most on the Most Must-See Show on Twitch TV. It is episode 147.
Showstopper, Riley Jarrett.
The action will be furious in this one, guys, as we have a
Kraken.
four-way Falls Count Anywhere
Well, we're glad you're here, Kraken.
And if you thought a Falls Count Anywhere match was intense, just wait until you see it combined with a fatal four-way.
Hopefully you feel just a little bit better watching the show. We're going to have some great matches. This is just a kickoff match. The main card, 7 matches long, 4 championship matches.
That's what makes this match so great.
And the Nightmare going to debut a bit of a new look tonight. And by the way, he looks badass. I saw him backstage. He is ready and focused and looking to raise more hell, cause a little more terror in the locker room, become more of a nightmare in the minds of all the superstars as he headlines tonight's first post-draft show at the Archiverse. Kicks off the new season with the newest champion on the block. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Nightmare, Joseph
And his opponent, first,
Woods.
from Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at 230 pounds, Wolfman Alan Severn.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our fatal four-way match.
And one of these superstars will
From
walk
Team
away
Glenola.
here with plenty to brag about, while the other
He
three
is the
will likely be
Wolfman
wondering
Alan
what went
Severn.
wrong
He is
for
a
them here tonight.
former World Television Main Event Champion.
Well, I think
Won
we
it
can
on
all
one
agree that
occasion.
This will be no easy match
Was
for
part
him
of the
here
most
tonight.
brutal
Yeah, but you
match
could
to
say that
date
about every match
thus
here
far
on the
anyways.
card.
The
There's no
Nightmare
such
is
thing
looking
as a
to set
cakewalk
records
here
in
the
that
WWE.
department, I think. But Team Glenola and Team J Negative Gaming involved to date the most brutal matchup in Archiverse history, when they had a backstage brawl. It was over the World Television Main Event Championship, which the Soul Man Jay Simmons at the time was holding. And anyways, they had a backstage brawl. They fought all over the ring. They fought all over the arena, amongst the audience. They went backstage. They were in locker rooms, in offices. They ended up in the parking lot. Jay Simmons decides to climb a tractor trailer. The Wolfman follows him, and then the Soul Man proceeds to toss the Wolfman
From Huntington Beach,
off said
California,
tractor trailer.
weighing in at 282
Not
pounds,
once,
Samoa
not twice, hell, not
Here
even
comes
3
one of the
times, but
toughest guys
4
WWE
times.
has ever seen.
en
Samoa
route
Joe.
to a
Just
huge
the sight of
victory
Samoa Joe gives me chills.
and defeat of the Wolfman Alan Severn. It was a
Allow me to point out just
brutal,
how
brutal
focused he appears
matchup.
to be here tonight.
I noticed the same thing, Cole. In fact, it looks to me like he'll settle for nothing short of a victory here in this one.
Cracking skulls. My friend, if you go to the Archerverse Discord, I actually posted his return and his debut promo in the ring in the No Holds Barred, no wait, in the professional wrestling discussion section. So for anybody that didn't see it, you can have a look.
And from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at
Yeah, it's there, my friend.
317 pounds.
Every few days I update all those threads so people have something different to read.
Psycho Sid with that
I
deranged look on
continuously
his face
post
as
new
he
wrestling
makes his way to the
videos so you
ring.
can go back and
I'm
watch
Sid's
some cool
opponent,
videos in
I'm
wrestling
thinking
history.
about how I can get out of this match unscathed. Unfortunately, though, the answer is you
Combat sports articles, both boxing and MMA.
And the good news is that he appears to be coming into tonight with a little extra motivation.
Yeah, and he's really had a chip on his shoulder as of late, and it seems to have been helping him.
Well, this isn't a tag team contest, Kraken. This is actually a fatal four-way. Psycho Sid was, of course, drafted to Raw is War. Vinny K has a few monsters on this roster. It is very scary. In addition to Psycho Sid, I mean, you have the Nightmare on this roster. Imagine a clash between Psycho Sid and the Nightmare. That would be a Psycho Nightmare. I mean... Yo! The Seba plays games. How you doing? What are we planning to ban tonight? I haven't quite decided yet. It depends how the evening starts.
The four men in the ring are set. One of the most chaotic contests.
Here we go, Samoa Joe taking things out on Riley Jarrett. Those two have already had a clash about 2 weeks ago in a fatal four-way contest. Here we are again in another fatal four-way contest. Yet again, these two were in said fatal four-way. The last time, Riley Jarrett was the victor of the fatal four-way contest. Not that I'm saying anything. I'm not implying anything with that, just bringing you the fact that Samoa Joe and Riley Jarrett a few weeks ago were in a fatal four-way contest in which Riley Jarrett won.
That you make as few errors as possible, because one wrong move can mean the end of the match.
The Wolfman going to work on Psycho Sid. Going upstairs. The dog looking to fly. Dogs don't fly. But this dog flies. Huge flying body splash by the Wolfman, and Samoa Joe really taking it to Jarrett here.
He's got a target on his back now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3-on-1 attack here.
The funny thing about pride
big
is that it can
back
very
elbow.
easily mask your shortcomings.
Takes
And
Psycho Sid
perhaps
right back
this is
off his
a
feet.
case
The Wolfman on a
where he was
roll.
just too proud of an imperfect game plan.
Psycho Sid starting to falter.
By the way, the Seb plays games, and the management team from the Archerverse, of course, have had ongoing discussions, contract negotiations, if you will, about the potential signing of a superstar from Team of the Seb Plays Games. So stay tuned, and I would pretty much be in full certainty that you can expect the signing of a superstar from our 40th streamer, our 40th member here on Twitch.
He is a one-man gang in there.
Samoa Joe
A new team, a new superstar, and that's not even scratching the surface of the exciting things to come here at the Archerverse. The draft was just a way to kick off a new era, a new season. We have new rosters.
Pin for sure.
The rosters are now severed. So instead of having 100+ superstars on each of the shows,
Here's his chance.
Now each show
His shoulders are down.
under the brands have their own individual rosters. For instance, Raw is War has 49 members.
Joe speaking his mind.
The Archerverse SmackDown has 50 members.
Made him pay
The
there.
Archerverse Battleground
There
with
he goes.
49, and then
Crashing
Saturday
to the
night's
floor.
main event has 48. Now again,
Oh boy, he is
members from Raw is War will be
He's looking
allowed to
to
face
cripple into
members
that
from Saturday
backbreaker.
night's main event, but the Universe Superstars will not clash with the Archerverse
man, what
Superstars
a hit.
until pay-per-view
Right off
times.
the apron. Psycho Sid got him there.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Psycho Sid now with the upper hand on the Wolfman, feeding him some knuckle sandwiches, and Riley Jarrett with the upper hand on
Here he
Samoa
goes.
Joe.
He finally got it,
Riley
guys.
Jarrett, until recently, was the $1 million champion.
So incredibly devastating.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in.
Just a
that's for
few
sure.
days
But if
before the
anybody could break
1
free
month
from this, it's this superstar right here.
anniversary
Ain't
of
no
him winning the
stopping
title
him
came
now.
up, he decided to put it on the line. He was not going to cash in at No Mercy.
He's looking at it.
Unfortunately, lost that championship. We have a new
Whoa, look out. What's going to happen now?
$1 million champion, and apparently that was good news because although we lose Riley Jarrett to Raw is War, we kept
He's all business.
the new reigning defending $1 million champion
appear to be
from
in a
Team
hurry to get
The
up here.
Ornery Knight. He is stunning Marshall
Wow,
Omega.
I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He thinks he has it. There's the pin.
Wow, Psycho Sid with a big win over Alan Severn, Riley Jarrett, and Samoa Joe. That was a great matchup and a great way to kick things off.
Here is your winner, Psycho
Set the tone for the evening, get the electricity
You're the
flowing
ring
just a little bit.
announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
Congratulations. I can tell you, fatal four-way matches are not easy
It's
to
our
win.
first
They are
matchup in
not
over a
walk in the
week.
park.
So
By
we
the
had
sound
to
of
kick
this crowd,
things
I'm not
off
sure
with a bang.
This is who they expected to win this one.
And now it's on to the main roster. And the main show, Raw is War, post-draft. The first of 4 post-draft shows we're going to do. And Psycho Sid with a big W to help set the tone for the evening. So we'll have a quick look at the roster. All right. So now, anytime we're on one of our shows and we want to see exactly who's on the roster, when we click on Superstars, we don't have to rifle through a whole bunch of people. Now, you're going to see one person on here that also says SmackDown, or 2 people, Bret the Hitman Hart and Christian Hart, and that is simply because for now they are on the roster, but they're being removed. The Iceman Christian Hart made his choice, and that choice was to remain the Archerverse Global Heavyweight Champion. So the new foundation have vacated the WWE World Tag Team Championships. Those matchups will be awarded to tonight in a tag team matchup between the number 2 and the number 3 ranking. Well, the number 1 and the number 2 ranking, technically. The number 1 and the number 2 ranking tag teams underneath Christian Hart and Bret Hart. And I say technically 1 and 2, but they were 2 and 3 because the new foundation would have originally been scheduled to face Power and Glory, Mr. Perfect and Ric Flair tonight. But because of the draft and everything that took place, Team Christian Cool and Christian Hart, they had a choice to make. Did they want to keep the WWE World Tag Team titles and jump ship? Or did they want to remain on the Archerverse roster, go for a different set of tag team titles, right? They also have opportunity for the Triggered All-Star Stable Championships, because those are floater titles, and any stable from any roster can fight for the stable championships. Those are the only titles that is a possibility to happen. So tonight we have a matchup between the number 2 and the number 3, who became 1 and 2 because of the vacate. And we're going to see brand new WWE World Tag Team Champions later tonight. But everybody else is from the Raw roster. So we have Aiden English, Alan Severn, Alexander Wolf, Andre the Giant, Angelina Ramone, Anna Ramone. We have Bailey, Bobby Ventura. He is the Archangel. We have Cactus Jack, Cesaro. We have Dana Brooke, Danny Sparks, DDP, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Dusty Rhodes, Eddie Guerrero. We have Eric Young. We have Fandango, The Godfather, Pimpin' Ain't Easy, and neither is the Raw roster. It's going to be a battle between them and Saturday night's main event. We have the Vivacious Ivy Montana, who got traded to Raw is War. We have to remove her from SmackDown, apparently. Didn't realize that. We have Jake the Snake Roberts, Jake Tyler, the real deal. We have the Nightmare Joseph Woods, who is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, by the way. We have Killian Dane, Luke Harper, Luther Brody, luscious Luther Brody, The Miz, Mr. Perfect. We have Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, Macho Man Randy Savage. We have Ravishing Rick Rude, the Nature Boy, woo, Ric Flair, the Showstopper Riley Jarrett. We just saw him in action. The Rock. We have the head of the table, Roman Reigns. We have Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. We have Summer Rae. Psycho Sid, who we just saw as well in the kickoff match, was the victor of the very first post-draft match and match of the new era here at the Archerverse, by the way, just pointing that out. We have TJP, Trish Stratus, Tyler Breeze, part of Breezango, the Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker, Zack Ryder, Dynamite, Jesse Lee. So the Raw roster is full of talent, and they're ready to raise some hell. It is going to be a good time, and we're going to get things kicked off right now. We'll have a quick look at the championship landscape. There it is, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Nightmare, and truly is a badass Nightmare, Joseph Woods. We have the American Badass, who is the WWE Impact Hardcore Champion. He's the Undertaker. We have Trish Stratus as the WWE Raw Women's Champion, and of course it says that currently the WWE World Tag Team Champions are the new foundation. That is because until the new champions are awarded the title belts, they are the champions. They have vacated, but those title belts will be awarded later this evening. So here we go. It is go time. The first post-draft matchup the first post-draft show, and it is the most must-see show on Twitch TV. It is episode 147. It is Raw's War. It is a new roster, a new era, ready to raise some hell. And ready to raise hell with us is Christian Cool, who has invaded the compound with 7 invaders. Welcome, invaders. Welcome to episode 147. I appreciate you stopping by. We're just getting things kicked off. You missed the kickoff match. CXLVII was able to defeat Samoa Joe, Riley Jarrett. And who else did they fight? It was Samoa Joe, Riley Jarrett, and somebody else. CXLVII won the matchup, and now we're about to hit the main card. Yo, Damon! Damon actually came over with the raid. Wow, congratulations, Damon. You finally found the most must-see show on Twitch TV, left that cool kid corner, took the dunce cap off, ready to play with the big boys. Welcome in, my friend. Here we go. It's go time. And by the way, co-host with the most, the coolest kid in any room, the coolest cat in town, he is Christian Cool, who's currently in the chat room, but will be shortly joining me on the broadcast as the co-host with the most, and help me burn it down like we're going to with this first post-draft show. It is going to be epic, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned and get ready to have a good time. Some great people are going to stop by. We're going to have great conversations, great matches, great host, great co-host. You couldn't ask for a better place to be late at night. This is the place to be. Welcome to Raw's War with Archer's Army. Looks like we're kicking things off with the People's Champion. Apparently has something to say to somebody. He's coming out for a call-out. It's been a while. It's been a short, hot minute since we seen The Rock. It was a couple of weeks ago, right before the draft. Of course, we had 2 evenings of the draft show. I don't know if everybody missed the draft shows, but if you did, you can check out the VODs. Or eventually you can just hop onto YouTube and watch them there, because we have been exporting everything from Twitch to YouTube since the Hundo, baby, so you can find it there too. It was an epic couple of nights. We saw superstars from the Archiverse jumping ship to join Vinny K in the universe, and vice versa, baby. We had Vinny K's universe. We had people crawling across the lines, clawing their way to get to the Archiverse where the big boys play. And by the way, if anybody didn't hear it earlier, Christian Cool and his boy Christian Hart made their choice. The Iceman Christian Hart is remaining the reigning, defending, undisputed Archerverse Global Heavyweight Champion, which means the new foundation has officially vacated the WWE World Tag Team Championships, but they will be up for grabs tonight. The Power Trip, which is Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, and, of course, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. We're going to face off against Christian Hart and Bret the Hitman Hart, but after the draft, that now is not possible due to the fact that they vacated and stayed on the Archiverse brand. So tonight, the Power Trip will still be fighting for those coveted WWE World Tag Team Championships. However, it will be against the number 3, now number 2 tag team on the roster, and we're going to award ourselves the brand new WWE World Tag Team Champions here on the first post-draft show in the Archiverse. We're beginning a new era. It is going to be epic, and we are less than a week away from No Mercy, where we're going to see the Archiverse SmackDown superstars taking on Saturday night's main event superstars. Championship matches all night long, high-octane matchups. It's going to be a great time. You don't want to miss that too. But that's just, again, we're not even scratching the surface of what we plan for the future here at the Archiverse. It is going to be epic. You don't want to miss any of it. So when that live notification pops up, you smash that and you jump in and join the army. And here we go. The Rock is ready to roll. Here he comes.
Something told me we might hear from him.
This is going to be awesome.
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on.
What better way to kick off the new era on Raw is War than to have the People's Champion come out and address the universe, call somebody out, and get everybody revved up, amped up, and ready, because we have 7 matches and 4 championship matches. The sub plays game as smells what the Rock is cooking. Well, Kraken, we're about to find out, and what we're also going to find out is the fact that the coolest kid in town, the coolest cat around, my good buddy and friend, your friend too, I hope. If not, get out. Goodbye. Lovely parting gifts next time. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. He is Christian Cool.
What is going on, Archer?
First post-draft show and the new era here at the Archerverse. It is going to be a fun night. The Rock is kicking things off. The People's Champ setting the tone. The only thing you missed, my friend, was the kickoff match. Oh, we had Alan Severn, Riley Jarrett, Samoa Joe, and Psycho Sid kicking the night off.
Nice.
And it was a great... yeah, we just had a look at the roster before we started the show. It's so nice to see a proper-sized roster, and by the end of this night, with just one show, we'll have utilized over half the roster. So that just shows you how much more manageable it's going to be, how much more easy it's going to be to create storylines and feuds and not have so many superstars on one roster. It is awesome. We did a good thing, Christian Cool.
That's all we do here on the Archerverse.
It is all we do.
So, by the way, hi, Cone.
It is good to see Cone. And, by the way, a big thank you to the Coolverse and Christian Cool. I know it's not necessary, but we're going to thank you anyways, because as you have politely said over and over again for the past few days, you bastard, I did manage to hijack the Coolverse and utilize him and his channel to operate my draft, and the draft was a lot of fun. People stopped by. We had great conversations. We had some wild card matches. We saw superstars being drafted from show to show, and it was a really, really good time. And that was due to the fact that Christian Cool had the time of his day to continue, as always, to support the Archerverse and really advertise, get things kicked off, and continue 2 solid nights of drafting for superstars of the Archerverse, just to make things more entertaining and more fun, and so that we can have great shows moving forward and even better pay-per-views. So we thank Christian Cool and the Coolverse for being the coolest kids in town and joining forces with the Archerverse to produce great content. So cheers, my friend.
Indeed. And thank you for the live shout out there.
Twitch.tv/Christian Cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping
The Rock
here
has called out the Nightmare. And by the way, the Nightmare looking just slightly different, a little less red in his attire. He's looking a little badass. I like his change. I like the change in attire. That's kind of, after that came out of my mouth, it kind of sounded like I said I liked his ass. So,
Still the same ugly face paint, though.
Still the same. Scary as hell that man is. Leave it to The Rock to come back after weeks of being MIA and challenging the baddest dude in town.
I want to say he probably bought a mask for like $1 at a thrift store and saw it looked cool and decided to fucking color his face based on what he saw.
Nightmare says, I couldn't help notice you're boring the entire WWE universe to tears. Man, the Nightmare's got jokes. He's a funny, scary man. That's like an oxymoron. I think the only moron currently is The Rock for calling out the Nightmare, personally.
Oh, well, if you call The Rock a moron, he's going to feel the need to smack that candy ass. Smack those silly lips off your face and plant them where the sun don't shine. I guarantee you, that's what The Rock does.
Christian, you fuckface, you should sit in a corner with a dunce cap on with the rest of the cool kids because you're all a bunch of whiny little fuckers. Yo, the great sorry, buddy, that was Cracking Skulls. If you scroll back, redeemed a Tree of Woe. I wanted to make sure I hopped on that shit right away.
Okay.
The great Glanola has decided to join the first post-draft show here at the Archerverse. Glanola, thanks for joining the broadcast. Welcome in. Did you happen to catch any of the draft, watch the VOD, or no?
I caught a little bit of the draft.
Good.
I saw that the Wolfman on Raw.
Yep. He was in a matchup tonight with Psycho Sid, Samoa Joe, and Riley Jarrett, actually.
Oh.
He didn't win, but he didn't lose.
Uh-huh.
Typical
story of his career.
I was going to say, I was typical of the Wolfman. He seems to get into these situations. He gets consumed with beating the crap out of somebody instead of actually pinning them, and somebody else wins.
Yeah.
The fans are eating it up.
Cool. You know, you're just sitting there, I know, wondering what you're going to do while you're jacking off another round. And just, you know, what is going through your head, you know, on these Archerverse shows where you don't learn anything. You don't know one good wrestler from the next. You think that Canadians are better than Americans any day. You know, especially that foundation. I mean, come on.
And by the way, cool, apparently you have a Tree of Woe on me as well.
Wow, I'll get back to you, villain.
There's a whole lot of villainy going on. We haven't even had the first match of the night yet, and people starting with villainy already. What is going on?
And I'm done for my Tree of Woes for tonight because my brain ain't working well enough, to be honest.
Well, you know, a few free falls from the top of a truck would do that.
Four free falls from the top of a truck, to be exact. The Rock
didn't
picks
have
up.
To bring the number up. I was trying to be nice.
Well, you know. So the Rock picks up the big W in the Battle of the Verbiage. I don't think that really surprises anybody. The Rock knows how to talk, and the Nightmare just does a whole lot of walk. So no real surprise there, but what is The Rock going to do when he gets Joseph Woods in the square circle, when he gets the Nightmare in an Archerverse ring, or at this point, I guess, a Universe ring? That is the real question. Can he walk after all that talk?
Redemptions are happening.
They are there.
For some reason, it's not popping up on my channel. I have to look.
Glanola, you traitorous, treacherous little bastard. You're always showing up in the show, causing villainy, wreaking havoc, and then taking off, usually banning me on your way out. Big fuck you, you finer than frog hairs prick that likes to suck on monkey's testicles while eating a frog's nipple. I don't know why you do that. You should explain to everybody why you are the way you are. But for now, that's my Tree of... What is with all the Tree of Woes?
Well,
we're all gonna be like dead in the voice box before we even start the show.
I got something
Yo,
to
AMC.
say.
Do you? You must, because I bet you they want you to.
Archer, you son of a bitch. I feel bad for you.
I should fuck myself.
Do you have friends? Because you raid me all the time with just yourself. No viewers, just yourself.
That's just a little nepotism.
And then you walk away 5 minutes later. You're a bastard. Do you appreciate art? Because the only emote I see you ever use on my channel is the trash emote. It's a simple Photoshop picture of a trash can. That's all you use.
Mr. T would take great exception to that. That was horrible. You Yeah, that was a tree of woe on me, and you brought in Team the Turret Man. I mean, is this going to be a new way of attacking other teams on the show? You're going to wait for Tree of Woes and just unleash?
You're bringing him into this. This is strictly on you.
Oh, you brought up the trash can, though.
No,
trash
I
can
didn't.
was a gift offering.
Oh, okay.
Was a gift offering from from Team the Turret Man to the Archerverse to utilize in the chat room to amuse the viewers. To which you are berating it, belittling it, making fun of, if you will. So technically, you brought in Team the Turret Man, not me, because that's what you do. You think you've got everybody fooled when you've got these subtle little attempts at attacking the entire 39-team roster. Well, actually, to be fair, perfectly fair, there might be one or two teams that Team Christian Cool has never called out or fired shots at or what have you. I don't know if that's true, actually. I think he has attacked all of them.
Because they're not worth my time.
Aha, there it is.
Secondly,
there it is.
Secondly,
there it is.
I'm glad that you're trying to defend Mr. T, but anybody can accept a free gift. Everybody likes free gifts. That doesn't mean free gifts are worth anything. I mean, he just basically handed you like lint from his pocket, and you're like, "Oh, thank you, guy." I mean, I'll have this on my table.
It's great lint. His washing machine must be new. That or he just uses really nice dryer sheets. I don't know which, because the lint smells wonderful. It's like a little bit of spring sunshine right in your face.
And then you, Glenola, literally walk on here, and the first thing directed at me is a trio. Well, you didn't even say hi. You said hi to Archer, but then you trio
that's
me.
true.
You
That's
barely
true.
acknowledged my existence.
Pulled an Uzi.
And then when you did, it was with the trio woe redemption. So you just like to get business out of the way before pleasure. I see how it is.
Well, I didn't
Business becomes before friendship. I'm hurt. I'm really hurt by that.
Keep up with all of this all night? The Seb Plays Game says, "Holy moly, Archer." Well, Seb, sometimes my tree of woes turn into pipe bombs. That's an accidental happening. I blame Christian Cool.
Yeah, to be honest, all of our tree of woes are pipe bombs.
Lately.
No. See, I have a distinction. Trio woes, they're modest, they're mild. Pipe bombs, they're longer and they're meaner. I am so much meaner with a pipe bomb.
You know what? While we're discussing this, I have to relieve my bladder, and what a great time, because I actually want to see this match. So while you guys are going back and forth discussing this really quickly, I'm going to quickly go to the little boys' room and come back before this matchup starts.
Keyword being little.
Little boys' room. That's right. I am a Toys R Us kid, biatch. Don't judge. I identify as a Toys R Us kid. That it is not acceptable. You will not make fun of me. You will not bully me on my own show, sir. Christian Cool, if you have to ban people, even though he's on the broadcast and technically he can't, feel free to ban Glenolo. I'd tell Bromer to do it, but he's not here yet. See, there's a little problem with that. So, anyways, I'll be right back. You guys fight back and forth for a few moments.
Like banning me really means anything.
Wow. Cone wants a random pipe bomb. Oh, come on, Cone. Oh, man. Cone really wants me to be this mean to her? Oh,
by the way,
God.
hi, Cone.
Oh, my God. Alright, if she insists. Alright, Cone. This is what you want. I apologize in advance. Cone, I don't get it. Why in the hell do you want to sleep with Archer? I know he's an upstanding man, but why in the hell do you want to sleep with Archer? You're always on his channel. You're always getting him to acknowledge you. And I feel like I'm competing against the man for your attention, and I don't enjoy that. And I really think you couldn't do better anyways. I think if I handed you Archer on a silver platter, I just don't think you wouldn't know what to do with it. I think you would basically be a sad, sorry little pup, and you would shrill and go into your corner because that'd be a little too much man for you. And I would not feel bad in the slightest because you would have finally gotten what you want and then you couldn't handle it. And I would feel super, super okay with it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh.
You know, he walked away and didn't hit start.
I know. He didn't want to miss anything.
Oh my god, Kraken redeemed a true woe on him. Kraken, seriously? Dude, I watch you play Pokemon. Why haven't you caught them all yet? Dude, you suck. Get better, bro. Your last tree of woe to me was worse. Well, it's really hard for me to be mean to you, Cone. You're so nice, and I like you. I like having you around. I don't like being mean to you. I don't mind being mean to Kraken because he's an
returned. Oh, I walked into another tree of woe. Shocking!
No, actually, that wasn't
Nothing
a tree
could be
of
more
woe.
shocking.
That was cool defending himself on a weak pipe bomb.
Anakin Skywalker, thank you for the lurk. Have a good night, my friend. It isn't goodbye, but see you soon, my friend. The Archiverse awaits your return to the Showcase of the Immortals. Thank you for your support. And speaking of support, now we've got to support Dynamite Jessie Lee, as she is now no longer a member of the Archiverse roster. Christian Cool has drafted her to Raw is War. Looks like her man is in tow tonight. We're going to see The Voice tagging along, and she is up against Angelina Ramon, who is apparently bringing Anna along in tow with her. This could get ugly real fast. These two are looking to impress and make a statement immediately on the first post-draft show in the new era here at the Archiverse. It is go time, and let's go.
I'm just curious, where did Trigger Talk end up on the draft?
They're on Raw is War. That's the entire Trigger Talk factions over here.
No, actually, Trigger Talk TV is not on Raw is War.
Oh, okay.
Just Dynamite Jessie Lee.
Okay.
Then is Reese from Saturday Night?
The following contest.
I believe they are on an Archiverse show, but he is just here as a manager. He's not here as a superstar tonight.
Okay. Archer show.
And from Boston, Massachusetts.
Anyways, Kraken says I could have done better on him. You know what, Kraken? Tell you what, take me out to dinner sometime, and then I'll give you something regrettable.
You gotta buy dinner first to get the hardcore.
Exactly.
To get the nitty gritty.
Exactly.
Dynamite Jessie Lee, a former WWE Raw Women's Champion on 2 different occasions, and a former 3-time Archiverse World Women's Champion. Has also been a member of the Archiverse Women's Global Tag Team Champions. Very decorated, illustrious career thus far.
See, I know Kraken's giving me crap, but in the back of my mind, I know he's had issues with mental health, so I don't want to be too mean, or I don't want to be a dick and push the envelope per se too hard and cross that line. There's always a line. There's always a line. I don't like crossing that line, especially if I don't know better. So it's like, okay, where can I find the nice little medium? You know, where I'm skimming the whipped cream off the top of the pie, but no one will notice that I'm skimming it.
Kraken says, nah, unleash it, dude. It's what it's there for. He wants you to be nasty and mean.
Fair enough.
And I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for her here tonight.
Is there ever an easy match when it comes to the women's division, Cole? I'll answer that for you. No. In fact,
I
this
see
might
Luther
just
Brody's
be the most
camp is
stacked we've
looking
ever seen
great
in the
tonight,
women's
at least his female counterparts.
They sure are the living legends. Of course, a member of Raw is War now.
How does it make you feel knowing that some of your, homegrown talent is working for Vinny K?
Makes me want to puke in my shorts, but it is what it is. The draft was designed to shake things up, and we did just that, so I guess I can't complain too much. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, you could have convinced Vinny K to give you more shares of the company in this. This wouldn't be much of a problem.
Forward to this, the women in the ring or me?
That was an impossibility. That wasn't even a conversation that was willing to be had on the table.
Well, yeah, because I asked him the same thing, and he said the same exact thing about you.
Lies and propaganda from the Universe camp.
Let's take a moment to talk
It's like
about
reading the National Enquirer at times when you listen to their camp. Whoa!
I mean,
Big
you're not wrong.
boot to the face.
Which can be dangerous.
Dynamite
that's what
Jesse
I
Lee.
think.
When it comes to fighting.
Anytime I read stuff from Dave Meltzer, that's what I feel.
Right.
Be someone to reckon with for a long time.
So now they're saying Bray Wyatt's not 100% for AEW. Who knows? I don't
does
think
know?
anyone knows anything.
I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up in AEW.
Anyways, we're seeing some awesome action. Dynamite Jesse Lee.
Angelina Ramon really taking it to Dynamite Jesse Lee here so far.
Oh, I was about to say, Jesse Lee's being thrown around like she's a body pillow that
Is
Ramon's just trying to put,
I
she's
have a
trying to
question.
like stuff it and make it set to where she's comfortable. Why is she punching in the air?
I have a question to my co-hosts. Are you
Yeah.
okay, and are you in need of assistance? Because I feel like one of you is in the middle of a tornado.
She breaks it. Wow.
Oh, that's probably because of my air conditioner sitting next to me on one side, and I got a fan blowing on me from the other side.
I was gonna say that was all Glenola.
So Glenola likes to be blown,
One of the most punishing moves
Yes.
in the sport.
is what we take away from that conversation.
Who doesn't?
Oh, no. She's in a bad way now.
Well, we would not incriminate ourselves.
And down goes
Yo, KJ2294. Right? That's what I just said, KJ. I literally just said. I asked them if they were okay and if one was in need of assistance, because it certainly sounded like one of them was in the middle of a tornado.
I don't know. It makes me want to kind of do a booming voice.
By
being
the
like,
way,
"Are you okay?
Oh,
I think
no,
you're
no,
out of
no,
the
Bromer.
Glenola!"
No,
You know,
Bromer. We don't just do a regular shout out for KJ2294. The Wizard of Twitch deserves much more love than that.
beaming from her right
Are you
now.
sure about that?
She hits her with a wicked elbow.
KJ2294, aka the Wizard of Twitch, is a master of video games. If you put it in front of him, he will crush it. KJ is humble, polite, genuine, as kind as he is helpful and informative. He will support you, your endeavors, and help you find your way. And most of all, he'll become your friend. So show the Wizard just a little bit of love right back.
You'll help
Jump.
him find his way. Yeah.
Jump over to twitch.tv/KJ2294. Kick that follow button in. You'll enjoy your Twitch experience that much more.
And I fell asleep listening to that.
And of course, Team Christian Cool. So now that Team KJ2294 is in the house, is there anything Christian Cool would like to say now that the man is here in your presence, rather than just talking trash when the man isn't in the house?
Hey, I have said numerous times before, the OG Kurt Jordan, he's got talent. He's a great talent. Great in the ring. He can hold his own. I wonder why he even carries Power and Glory. But he is nowhere and never will be on Christian Hart's level.
Oh, there it is.
Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when. It will not happen. So what if all the kids wear the Kalo shoes? I mean, who wouldn't want to wear the Kalo shoes? They fucking look, they pop, they look great. All he is a merchandise pusher. He's not a company builder.
You're really upset about those Kalo sneakers, aren't you?
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end
There's
of the
no
match.
Iceman sneakers.
They're cheap.
They're cheap.
They're cheap. My cousin told me that her son is going through his third pair because they get worn out so quick.
And she's driven to the mat hard. She's got her in her
Where's the
sights.
Iceman sneakers? I don't see any Iceman
She looks
sneakers.
for it once again.
Because who the fuck
We
wants
hear
to
all
wear
about the
sneakers
Kalo
that say
shoes.
the Iceman? That sounds ridiculous.
He's back in full control now.
Kalo shoes are a hot commodity. How do you explain that?
This should do it right there.
Dude, explain
The
fidget
result
spinners.
this woman is showing right now is
Explain
absolutely
fidget spinners.
Come on, she just keeps
Fidget
It's
spinners.
so hard to keep someone like her down, Michael.
Man said fidget spinners.
Dude,
Correlating. No. You're correlating Kalo shoe that your hatred of Team KJ2294 and the success of their camp.
Guys, when you have
You have just correlated Kalo shoes.
And let me tip you off to something here.
Kalo shoes
Very soon.
with fidget spinners.
Wow. What
Now I
saying.
suppose if you're like a break dancer
He's going for the cover.
wearing a pair of Kalo sneakers,
Kick out at the last
you know,
moment.
one might say, hey,
There, Michael.
he looks like a big giant fidget spinner with a fedora and a pink tie.
There's absolutely no quit in this woman.
Katie's got it right. Because her son
That's
loves the
the way they
sneakers so much that he wears them
She's
everywhere.
rolling now.
See, there you go.
I'll give KJ
Ah,
credit. I'll give KJ credit where credit is due, and this is blurring the line to
Whoa.
real life. I'll give
Cartwheel
I'll
elbow
give
drop
KJ
by
credit where
Dynamite
it's
Jessie
due.
Lee.
I see where she's going with it.
Jessie
KJ
Lee
can get-
stalking Angelina. Sorry, I had to interrupt, but Dynamite Jessie Lee's doing her thing. This is the
KJ
first.
could get the fedora.
Oh,
Wow, she's fought her way
Wow.
all the way back. And it's
dirty pile driver by Dynamite Jessie Lee.
No, she's
That's
cracking
so
wants a
gross.
reverse
Resilience.
tree
I
of
think
woe.
she's
She's
got
got something left here.
For
She just
Christian
will
on
not
KJ.
Go away.
The voice Reese Williams calling out in support of his gal who is doing her thing,
Like a power bomb coming
looking
up.
to end things. Ooh, savage power bomb right into the turnbuckle, and she's still not done. Stomping a mud hole, and Angelina Ramon and Dynamite Jessie Lee ready to fly. Huge flying elbow drop right in the chesticles. The chesticles. That was a good idea.
Chesticles?
The chesticles.
You proud of yourself?
That made even me laugh, I'll admit. I'm fighting back the laughter. I don't want to get the better of me.
I'm fighting back the urge to gag.
That's like me when I'm watching you eat on
Looks like both
stream.
these superstars have found that little extra something to keep them
You don't even watch me on stream anyways. You pop in, you
Lies.
fucking spam my chat with trash cans, you self-advertise yourself, then you fucking go back to work.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on one hot minute here. First of all, you can't leave shit out. I also raid you by myself and make a grand entrance.
There's the pinfall.
You're right. You're
and
right.
get people talking.
You're right. You're right. You show up and people are like, "Who's this dumb fuck?" I'm like, "That's my collaborator."
They know who the host with the most is because we are the most must-see show on Twitch TV, the Archerverse TV, the late-night place to be. And Dynamite Jessie Lee, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, picks up the big W over Angelina Ramon in the first post-draft matchup here at the new era and the new season at the Archerverse. Congratulations, Dynamite Jessie Lee.
It's definitely a hot way to start, Archer.
A hot way to start.
What a way to kick off
Some
tonight. Don't
could
go
even
anywhere,
say
folks. We're
it's
just getting
fire.
Fire. The Archangel, Bobby Ventura. Mr. Ventura, the last time we saw him, was busy underestimating an opponent and losing a very close decision. It was a great matchup, but when you underestimate people, bad things happen. He's, of course, since redeemed himself. Not overset opponent, but has picked up a victory since, and I'm going to guess that tonight he's going to be here to clear the air on what happened. Kraken Skulls has invaded the compound and joined the broadcast again, by the way. With one invader. Cheers, Kraken Skulls, to a wonderful tradition of a grand entrance. And what better place to make a grand entrance than on the Archerverse, the most must-see show on Twitch TV, the late-night place to be, the best fantasy wrestling program and show on the planet. That is a great entrance right away. Welcome back in. Even though you didn't really leave, you just switched over to your channel, went to your chat, raided, stayed, and watched yourself raid, which is kind of weird, by the way. I mean, I know I do it, but he expects that for me, Kraken. But the vibes are good. Appreciate the raid. If everybody else wants to self-raid, raid away, flood the chat with shameless plugs of your channel by self-raiding. Plus, it'll irritate Christian. He hates that shit.
So I don't care if it's on your
lies.
channel. I don't. It's your channel. You enjoy what the fuck you want to enjoy.
Wait, hold on. What was it that Buddy the Elf said again? Sir, you sit on a throne of lies.
All right, what are you talking a reverse tree of woe on KJ? What exactly is a reverse tree of woe?
Wouldn't that be a reluctant
tree of woe, not a reverse tree of woe? Explain yourself, Kraken.
I mean, you could do a reluctant compliment from the co-host, except for it'd have to be. How would that have to work to even be close to a reverse tree of woe? But there is no reverse tree of woe.
Yeah, it's a series of compliments.
Bromer has invaded the compound with two invaders. Welcome in Bromer and DC. I would have to guess. See, I was correct. That's fantastic.
I gotta say a lot of awesome things about KJ. Dude, that's a reluctant compliment from the co-host.
KJ is the wizard of Twitch.
Man, it's on now.
And is most deserving, of course, most deserving of all of the love and complimentary offerings. I mean, of course, if he wasn't here,
refund your points.
If he wasn't here, right, Team Christian Cool be talking all kinds of trash about the OG Kurt Jordan and Team KJ.
And you click on there you go. That's what happens.
Neither confirming or denying.
All right, and then.
It's more than one compliment, though, not just one compliment.
Yeah, it's compliments. See, there's a plural there. There's an S after compliments. Back in grade school, you learned about that kind of shit. So
KJ says, tell us how much you love the OG Kurt Jordan.
Well, KJ, I will say that he is definitely a man that stands out among other men. He's got the eyes of Christian Hart, I tell you that much. Christian Hart fears the OG Kurt Jordan. He fears someday the OG Kurt Jordan may be able to be the face that runs the place. He's jealous.
Team Mal RPG calling out the Undertaker here. Not to interrupt, but the Archangel Bobby Ventura calling out what would be his most formidable opponent to date.
We might hear from him.
in the dead man.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so
I don't know I don't know if this is a good move or a bad move with the hot and cold streaks he's had as of late. Look at the size difference.
Well, if you ever spend time around Mal RPG's camp, you start to learn that camp makes some questionable decisions from time to time. And not a surprise that it kind of transcends down to Bobby Ventura.
He looks like Peter Parker looking for an autograph.
Time to wake up the kids.
Size isn't everything, and Bromer is correct. We know that small packages can lead to big explosions. We've seen it time and time again.
Kraken says, keep them coming. All right. Actually, is he still paired with the Nightmare? I think he decided on that.
Well, yeah. That's why he's
still
here.
Paired with the Nightmare, yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
we decided to keep them together because of the current storyline is pretty phenomenal, so.
All right, so.
Because the only other tag teams doing as well as them are the New Foundation, Disciples, and what's the other one? Cool. Demolition.
I don't know.
Demolition.
Yeah, this is your gig. I'm not supposed to remember everything.
Hey, I have lots to remember. You're supposed to be there to pick up the pieces. You know just as much as I know about what's going on. Don't lie to the peeps. The Army doesn't want to be lied to. They just want to be led.
When you drop pieces on the floor like you're feeding
Led,
your
not
dog
lies.
scraps off the table like when you're not supposed to, the work gets a little cumbersome, buddy.
You should make me a sandwich.
You should be a bitch.
You are a bitch.
You're a fucking asshole.
You're a scumbag.
You're a degenerate piece of nothing.
Lewd crew bag pre-fuchu, dude.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE.
Wait, what was that?
No question.
Did you just speak French on me?
No. I win.
I did catch
I
that.
win.
There was too much airtime
Oh, well.
from Bromer.
You got to keep up.
Wrong.
You got to focus. Kime focus. Kime is necessary. You lost the battle. The battle of the verbiage goes to Team Archer.
Bromer says you both need to make me a sandwich.
Bromer?
Fuck. I'm not here to make you cock sandwiches, buddy.
Wait, what? He wants a cock sandwich? I gotta read back
I would
that.
assume. What other type of sandwich would you
Yeah,
want?
I'm looking. You fuckers got me. You all fucking suck. You got me reading shit now. Wait. You both need to make me a He didn't say anything about a cock sandwich.
Well, I'm assuming that's the type of sandwich he wants.
Yo, KJ, appreciate the lurk, and most of all, it's late at night, so I really appreciate you stopping by. This is the first post-match. Well, it's post a different match. It's the first post-draft show, which of course marks a new season and a new era here at the Archerverse. Rosters have been shaken up. People from the Archerverse are now with the Universe and vice versa, so we got some exciting times coming here at the Archerverse, so we're glad you are still around and still want to be a part of that and appreciate all the support. You have a great night, my friend. Thank you as always, and we'll talk to you tomorrow as always. So Bobby Ventura calling out The Undertaker. Does that mean that Bobby Ventura looking to pick up a championship? And of course, The Undertaker currently the WWE Impact Hardcore Champion. What do you think, Glenola?
KJ. Well, I think he might be just stupid enough to try to take Taker's title away from him.
I'm getting goosebumps anticipating this one. It's
Well,
a Falls Count Anywhere match, and
it's a tall drink of water to have to drink down. That is for damn sure.
It puts me in mind of Undertaker Maven. You know, the hell
I actually
Taker put Maven through.
I was just going to say, that was some hellacious times for Maven. If the same thing happens to Team LRPG and the Archangel Bobby Ventura, they may have a tougher time coming back from the drawing board than they think. I mean, they're calling out one of the biggest dogs in the yard and looking to take his title. If it's not already one of the most difficult feats in your career to try and defeat The Undertaker, now you have to try and defeat him for a championship. Something that he's going to pull out all the stops to retain. You know, this is crazy. I don't know.
Yeah. The only way to be stupider is to do it at WrestleMania.
Fair that. Yeah. Cool. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's going to be a very interesting match, regardless of who wins or loses here.
Yeah, I think they're a good pair up. It'll be interesting to see, though. I mean, again, Bobby Ventura's had this hot cold streak as of late. Now, I understand he's coming off of a win. He redeemed himself after underestimating his opponent and losing. But to immediately call out The Undertaker and look for a championship matchup, I don't know.
Yeah, you all have a great night. I'll try to watch a couple matches, but have fun, Archer.
Ban a host for one match? You son of a bitch. Fuck you, Glenola. Get out. Somebody ban Glenola, please. Bromer, ban Glenola. I didn't say shout him out. I didn't say shout him out. I said ban him. There we go. We'll unban him later. What a dick.
I love how that laugh cuts out when he leaves. That's interesting.
All right. Well, it looks like Christian Cool, you're going to be on your own because I've been officially banned for a match, and the matchup is a Falls Count Anywhere match. It is Vivacious Ivy Montana taking on Jake the Snake Roberts. It is go time. Let's go.
Truth be told, I don't even know why we call this the Archerverse. Might as well just call this the Coolverse version 2.
Making
Anyways,
his way to the
the
ring.
Glenola-verse? Nah, we don't want to call it that. Glenola wouldn't know what to do with the universe. He'd probably try to eat it or something. Don't do that.
Montana.
What a great match we have here to start off
Ivy
this night,
Montana
guys. And Michael,
simply
I had to
looking
check twice when I
fascinating.
saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
And would you agree, Corey, that this match will be anything but easy for him?
This is the WWE, Cole. There's no such thing as easy matches here. You know that.
Ivy Montana looking super great. She looks ripped and ready to go against Jake the Snake Roberts. One would wonder if she enjoys the Snake as much as Jake does. That would be a very interesting concept to think about. It's a selfie stick, Bromer. It's definitely a selfie stick.
And his opponent from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds. Jake
All right, we got the
Snake
man here,
Roberts.
Jake the Snake
Jake Roberts walking to the ring with a purpose.
Which likely spells bad news for his opposition.
One of the best entertainers of all time.
And on top of that, this match
And
will undoubtedly
definitely
have a big
in the
impact
top
on
10.
where these guys
Definitely
stand
in the top 10.
WWE.com power rankings.
And there's been so much upward movement from new faces over the past few weeks that dropping more than 10 spots following a loss isn't necessarily out of the question.
I think it's an umbrella with the phone at the top. No, it's a selfie stick with a bunch of cute fashionable like furs all the way down the selfie stick. That's what it is.
This should be an incredible
It's Tyler
matchup.
Breeze's gimmick.
Both men have extensive offensive
Or it used to be
repertoires,
Tyler
lasting
Breeze's gimmick.
endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And, as we all
And
know, guys,
already
this one can
Montana
literally end anywhere
going
in
to
this
work
arena.
on Jake the Snake
Well said,
Roberts.
gentlemen. And it sounds to me like this is the match
No
this
fooling
Glendale
around
crowd
on
has
this.
been waiting for.
It's go time. Ivy Montana showing Jake
From what we've seen
where
and
to
heard
put the
tonight,
snake at.
There must be serious injuries.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about Jake Roberts here. For those that haven't seen much of him, what can we expect tactic-wise from him tonight?
When you're competing in a falls
She's
count
not
anywhere
a
match,
fan of
one of the
the
keys
snake.
to victory is
I
minimizing
don't know.
mistakes. One error could cost you the match.
Maybe she
Oh,
just
man,
wants
he
the snake
better
all
be
to herself.
Extra careful.
I don't know why Glenola felt the need to ban Archer for the match. Does he think I like commentating by myself? I mean, I'm not a one-man commentating crew here. I mean, I'm not like one of those one-man band type of
Look at
things
this.
that
He's going
people
back
like
to
to
an old
try to go
friend
see
with that
because they
heel to
think
the
it'd be
quick pin
interesting.
And Jake
Then they
kicks
realize
out.
it sounds
Yeah,
like
it's gonna
shit.
take more
Well, it
than that
does
to
because
keep him
it's
down.
one man trying to play multiple
Jake
instruments.
Roberts is starting to tire a bit.
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
Nothing good happens outside the ring, which is why I love it
Glenola
when
thinks
guys
your
go
voice
out
is
there.
sexy, I guess.
Things are gonna
I
heat up now,
guess.
fellas.
I
Well,
really
he's
do
certainly
guess,
looking a
bro.
little worse
He just
for
wants to hear
wear,
your
but
voice.
that doesn't mean
Yep,
you should count
yep,
him out
Cone.
just yet.
Just like
I'm
you,
sure there's
Cone.
plenty of
Cone
fight
likes to
still
hear my
left in him.
voice every day on the daily. She probably yearns for me on the weekends. Anyways, getting back to the match. Ivy Montana has not let up on
Jake Roberts was
Jake
just
here.
one step
Jake has
behind there,
been
guys.
brutalized. And one wonders if he's going to, get around to making a comeback in this match here. Indeed, a cool voice, says Archer. You know what's... Yeah, you guys, you know what? This
He's
is
really
what a
taking
voice
over
is
this
supposed to
match
sound
now.
like. It's not supposed to sound like crap like it did most of August. You're right. I believe you. It sounds fascinating. And I have to tell you what's fascinating. It's Jake the Snake beating the crap out of Ivy Montana, getting ahead of himself here, trying to gain the upper leg. Though if he reaches up too far up the leg, he might feel something that he might find a snake he might not like.
Just making his presence felt there. A move like that is completely unnecessary, unless you want to degrade
First
your
you say I
opposition,
want to
of course.
sleep with Archer, and
And
now I
delivers
yearn
a
for you. Make up your
spirited
mind.
elbow.
Hey, I'm just saying Archer comes first. That's all I said.
Look out!
You're allowed to have multiple fantasies, Cone.
Montana, not
I
in a good
can't help
place
it
right
if you're
now.
fickle.
But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match like this, and it's starting to show.
What force! I thought the canvas would break. That slam was powered by superhuman strength.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
Jake the Snake really taking it to Montana here in this Falls Count Anywhere match.
Look out!
Here's his moment, Michael.
You let Montana have too much time, and that might do it. That might do it.
Pinfall and the victory.
That might do it. Yeah, all right. Your winner, Ivy Montana, showing Vinny K that he definitely got a good investment in that draft.
That was actually a great matchup too, which would have been nice to do the commentating for, but some traitorous, treacherous little bastard friend of ours parted ways for the evening with villainous gifts of betrayal,
Here is your winner,
insubordination,
Ivy
and ghastly behavior.
Big win here to start the show.
It's okay because he's been both banned, unbanned, and then timed out for 1,000 seconds. I do feel much better about the whole process now.
We're just getting started.
But what a great match. Ivy Montana with a big win. Her first night in the post-draft new era and season. A great victory. So far, a great night of matches. And a whole lot of villainy happening in the chat room tonight.
This match is
a
going
whole
to be
lot.
just insane.
A whole lot.
It blows my mind how much villainy in this chat room tonight.
Yeah.
It's almost like
in action, you've got to keep your eyes peeled,
the
folks.
whole week we took off, the villainy just kind of boiled over and stirred up, and it just didn't release itself until now that we're on and live and doing
Full
our shtick. It's
metal
full-
jacket.
Yes, it is. Wow.
So our next
Actually,
matchup, a fatal four-way contest between Sami Zayn, Andre the Giant, the Ultimate Warrior, and the head of the table, Roman Reigns, who, of course, were all drafted by Team Christian Cool to Raw is War. And they're ready for battle, and they're about to go at it right now.
and guess what, people? It is go time.
That means it is absolutely go time.
Go time.
The eighth wonder of the world.
making his way to the ring.
Imagine having his giant hand come crashing down on your chest or your back.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, you think anything between that that you would receive from Walter during that Walter match over the weekend would be painful? Just imagine Andre the Giant doing that.
Exactly.
And Giant, he doesn't even hit him as hard as Walter was flinging his wrists.
And remember, when he gets on a roll,
Fucking Giant will fucking,
absolutely
he'll
right,
cave that
Cole.
chest
So I
in.
would expect to see his opposition do everything
Cave
possible to
it
prevent momentum
in.
from swinging too much to his side.
It's a giant hand from a giant human being. And it would not feel good no matter where he struck you.
Fucking, I remember the stories of Randy Savage and Andre the Giant. Savage hated working with Andre because he got the shit beat out of him all the time.
And his opponent.
Speaking of somebody people not necessarily enjoyed working with.
Oh, I know, right?
The energy inside this arena.
And of course,
I think it was Hulk Hogan that said Andre, like, why Andre didn't like Macho Man so much. Andre just be like, oh, that body oil.
He certainly seems more focused
And
than perhaps I've ever seen
he
him.
couldn't stand it. Just thought he was a punk. He just wanted to beat the shit out of him. It was awesome.
Kraken Skull says, whoa, a classic match. It is a classic match, and it's going to be a great match. And we're going to see a lot more great matches because the rosters have been split. You will not see all of the superstars on all the same shows every single week anymore. Again, if you were drafted to Raw is War, the only two shows you can ever possibly be on is Raw is War or Saturday Night's Main Event, unless it's a pay-per-view.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212
So we have 4 brand new rosters, and they're ready to raise some hell. And we're kicking things off tonight.
WWE has to offer.
The first of 4 post-draft shows.
I got to say, guys, he doesn't appear to be in the mood here tonight.
He's not the only one, Cole. I got to say, I'm not
Oh,
really in the
my
mood to
God,
sit
you have
next
no
to
idea
two,
what I'm laughing
but, hey,
at, do you?
We do what we have to do.
I do not.
When we get off here, you need to go see Karrion Kross's new getup.
No. He's got a new look.
It looks like Johnny Braddock.
No.
Well, without the makeup, he's got the demolition. He looks like a modern day demolition character.
Nice. Yeah, I will
Except
check it
without
out.
the makeup. Yeah, you have to check that shit out later. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I will.
My God. I'm sorry. I was just kind of like, there was something I wanted to talk about, and I was looking for the article, and I saw that, and I just
Weighing
laughed
in
my ass
at
off.
265 pounds.
The tribal chief and head of the table, Roman Reigns.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match.
Probably the best
Mr.
heel gimmick
T.
in the last 10 years.
How is Mr. T? How was your day?
How focused these guys look here tonight.
They really
What's
do,
new and
Michael.
exciting,
I think we're in for a
and
real
how are you doing?
match here tonight.
And welcome to episode number 147, by the way, the first post-draft show here at the Archerverse, Mr. T.
All right, we will post this on the Archerverse here. I'm doing well. Turret, good to see you, my dude. Glad things are well. Wait, is there another?
Is there another what?
All right, so Turret Man redeemed a joke time. Kraken redeemed a trio woe. So he wants Bromer to redeem a trio woe on me.
Who redeemed Trio on you? Romer did?
Well, Kraken wants Bromer to do a trio
Oh,
woe on
On the
me.
line
gotcha.
here in this huge fatal four-way match.
Oh, the head of the table with a big belly-to-belly on the Ultimate Warrior, and Andre the Giant going right to work on Sami Zayn. Not good for Sami Zayn.
Not pretty.
Not going to be good for Sam. Look at big knees right to the chest. Back to you talking about things caving in people's chests. A big knee from the Giant will do that.
Oh, I know. It's not a knee. Just think of a big tree lug, like a big tree trunk hitting you.
Sami Zayn's not making correct decisions tonight. Now he's taking the Giant outside the ring.
In four-way matches, it's imperative to remember it's every competitor.
Well,
for
if he's in the
themselves.
ring with them, he's probably not going to do well. So he's got to use everything to his advantage.
Well, with a nice jumping drop kick to the chest of Andre. And Roman Reigns still having his way with the Ultimate Warrior so far.
Perhaps he has dinner plans
But,
to get to.
by the
I don't know.
way-
There has to be some reason for him showing next to no offense here tonight.
Feel free to tell a joke at some point.
Hits him with the uppercut.
I was who redeemed a joke, and did they actually specify
Mr.
it?
T.
Now we have Sami
And
Zayn
they actually
on the
specified moi.
Well, he didn't specify anyone in particular, so I assume it's you.
You assume.
Yeah, I assume it's you. Nobody wants to hear my jokes, duh. They want to hear your jokes.
A savage DDT. Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
See, he even said, let's go with Archer.
Let's go with Archer.
Yes.
Roman Reigns has been told his whole
right,
life he can't do this, he can't do that. But when it comes to the big dog, you can be sure.
Wow, we got
the
Roman
man
Reigns
is part
throwing
of
the Ultimate
Superman
Warrior around
Punch.
like he's nothing.
This just might be enough for him
Mr.
to
T.
get victory here.
Did you by chance happen to hear about the claustrophobic astronaut?
Nobody does it quite like him.
Well, I thought he had to pin for sure.
Come on, you know that he's a superstar that will battle like no other. Business as usual.
Claustrophobic astronaut.
Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
You have to wonder what's going to happen next.
Well, whatever it
Wow,
is, it's
big
gonna hurt.
power
I can
bomb
tell
to
you
the turnbuckle by Roman Reigns on the
will
Ultimate
continue to
Warrior.
fight no matter what the odds, no matter what the environment. Everyone knows.
Indeed.
the leader of the Roman
Space.
Empire
He did. He just needed a little
The word
space.
fear is not in Roman Reigns' vocabulary. The power, the agility, and the determination of the big dog means when he's in a match, it could be over here.
Roman Reigns with a pin on the Warrior here.
An Ultimate Warrior just
Warrior
manages
powers
to roll
out.
off the
Andre
shoulder.
back in the ring, and
Just a
Sami
shock that
Zayn
everyone
struggling
else
to get back to his
his
feet.
opponent included.
Big backbreaker by Warrior. Warrior finally with an upper hand on the head of the table. And Sami Zayn looking to continue
He
his
slams him down with authority.
streak of luck here against the 8th wonder of the world.
Well, Roman got a little distracted by Andre.
He did.
If you didn't see there,
I did.
Andre and him exchanged eyes, and they were not eyes of, happy. They weren't happy to see each other. I'll say that right now.
And then, of course, Sami Zayn, the ultimate opportunist that he is,
Sami Zayn is keeping
snuck
the
up from behind, and, well, here we are.
Sami Zayn on the attack.
The Ultimate Warrior looks like he's gazing into the soul of somebody.
He was gazing into the wrong soul, Roman Reigns from behind, and now he's right back on the mat with Roman Reigns standing over top of him. Sami Zayn just kicking the Giant, trying to keep him down.
When this guy's on, look out.
Ooh, slams Andre face first right off the ring post.
Roman Reigns may have it.
Roman Reigns
He wants no part of the
setting up the
outside.
Warrior here.
I'll be shocked
Big
if that's
sit
not
down
it.
power bomb, and he pins him up.
Miracle to get back into this one.
The Warrior powers out again.
Oh man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Andre back down on the floor. Sami Zayn chasing him outside the ring. I don't know how, just going to say I don't know how smart of a move this is. What if Andre suddenly gets a burst of momentum
Comes up
Like
with
that?
a reversal.
like that? Look at this, Roman Reigns with bad intentions. Huge superplex on the Ultimate Warrior.
Turning it around, it's Sami Zayn.
Nice reverse DDT by Sami Zayn.
I think the Ultimate Warrior's out.
Roman Reigns looking to end things here. Oh, big spear just about cuts the Warrior right in half.
It's over. Now Roman Reigns needs to capitalize on this.
He could pin his
Reigns
opponent
covers
right
him up.
here.
And then the Warrior kicks out again. Big tornado DDT off the top turnbuckle by Sami Zayn. And Andre the Giant down and out outside the ring.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get
I
up
mean,
here.
what is it going to take for the Warrior to stay down?
Good question. But the Warrior rolling outside the ring, he needs a breather.
And the uppercut lands.
It's Sami Zayn and the head of the table.
That slam
Nice
from the
suplex
bad
by
way.
Sami Zayn.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Andre the Giant breaks up a submission attempt by Sami Zayn after a beautiful face buster on the Tribal Chief.
Andre the Giant in a tough spot. And I'm
Back
not
in
sure
comes
he even
Warrior.
knows where he is.
And Sami Zayn tosses Andre shoulder first into the ring post. Warrior with a pin on Roman Reigns, broke up by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn looking to knock Warrior. Oh! Wow. Nothing I was about to say matters. That was savage.
That was unexpected.
That was savagery by the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, the Warrior probably wanting Roman Reigns to come check out his side of the universe, where it's dark and cold and full of terrors.
But now he's being done in by both Andre and Roman Reigns.
You're absolutely right.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Reigns with a big sit-down powerbomb.
Warrior might need a minor miracle to get back up.
It's like a combination of a crucifix powerbomb and a sit-down powerbomb that he does.
And he's still down after that one.
And he beats the Ultimate Warrior and ends the Fatal 4-Way contest. So a big win for the head of the table.
Andre looking frustrated, like he couldn't find them with his foot.
Crazy.
But that was an excellent match. Excellent match.
It was a great match. And unexpected things happened during that matchup. I mean, that maneuver by the Ultimate Warrior, a reverse suplex. I guess it'd be an inverted suplex.
Tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
To the outside.
Update. By the way, the card you asked about earlier, yeah, the guy shipped it. He confirmed the shipment.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yep, so I'm getting it back. But crazy is actually how long the WWE is going to be working with 2K is what's crazy.
They've finally signed a new deal?
No, apparently 2K and the developer Visual Concepts, they've been butting heads with WWE over a lot of factors, and there's a lot of tension. WWE wanted the game out in the fall. It was 2K Visual Concepts that told them we need to push for delay into spring, and eventually WWE conceded to do that.
Yeah. But are still unhappy with the decision-making process?
Well, they have to work around all the numerous roster cuts. There's so many wrestlers. The roster was so outdated with all the roster cuts.
Yeah.
So they told them,
so they're trying to release a game with an updated roster immediately is what they're trying to do here then.
Yeah.
Because normally...
basically, it would have been the most outdated roster the game has ever been.
Well, that's a little crazy.
If they would have released it.
Yeah.
And there's other issues.
Yeah, because, like, for instance, 2K18 would be based on 2K17 roster, for instance.
Exactly.
You're
so
always a year behind.
They're
changing that. That's what they're attempting to do here.
Like, exceptions where there was, like, okay, only a couple wrestlers are there, even though they'd left the company already. Unless there was someone that, like a Chris Benoit or something that happened where they would immediately, like, go in and, like, take a surgical knife and cut it out.
Something told me we might hear from him.
But there's like other issues where WWE's been more hands-on now because of the bad 2K20 release. So there's so much more pressure with WWE being more involved, and now WWE's openly floating the idea of working with other developers and publishers going forward.
Really concerned about
and 2K and Visual Concepts feel that they're being they see that as a threat.
Yeah, well, they need to they need to play a game better. I mean, at the end of the day, the WWE is the machine.
Exactly.
They will never get better marketing and advertising than they will while working with WWE. You know what I mean?
That is true. That is true. But
so they need to play game. They need to be game.
Yeah.
There's no in team.
Yeah. The games are not easy to make, though.
Nope.
And
they're not.
I would think there's got to be other issues. If it was just a matter of roster cuts, I think WWE wouldn't give a shit. They'd just be like, oh, whatever, as long as it's not like Daniel Bryan or somebody like that.
Right.
But, I just don't know. They probably had Miro on there. They probably... Well, you have to think they were probably working off a roster from the year prior, too.
Look at this.
They probably had Braun Strowman. They had Miro. Who else is going to call out The Undertaker?
Right?
Tonight?
I was just going to say, not to interrupt, but now we have Macho Man calling out The Undertaker.
Wow.
So first it was the Archangel Bobby Ventura. Now...
This is going to get interesting.
Macho Man Randy Savage. I mean, what a night this is turning out to be. What a great way to kick off the new era, the new season, this first post-draft show. So exciting so far. There's been nothing but great matchups. Couldn't ask for, even though this is a Universe show, it is a Vinny K show. It is a great return show to kick off the new era.
Indeed it is.
Anyways, back to what you were saying, Christian.
Oh, I was just saying, like, you have to think the roster cuts, it goes back a year prior to that, too.
Yeah.
Like, all the earlier cuts, so, like, you know, the Good Brothers, Braun Strowman, all those cuts from even the year prior. Because they took 2 years to make this game. So they probably have a shit ton of people they need to remove.
Well, really, do they need to remove them or just simply make them DLC?
No, they need to remove them because you don't want to make them DLC. They
Well,
haven't
not
been part of
them.
the roster.
If, for instance, they have a character, like, for instance, they could have a DLC still for The Fiend, which they would still own rights to. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. If Bray Wyatt owns rights to that character, AEW could really get smoking hot.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. You know what? You should look that up.
I'm going to look that up right now.
Yeah, because, man, could you imagine if Bray Wyatt has control over that content and can take that to AEW? I'm sorry, but that would draw big time.
You gotta love the attitude.
He was already way over. I don't understand I would love to know what the full story is behind it all, because Bray Wyatt was easily becoming the WWE's new Undertaker, which, by the way, now they don't have.
WWE owns it.
Yep.
Oh, WWE does?
So.
They have the trademark for the Fiend character.
That's too bad. So he could just call it something different and change it slightly. You know, like what we did with the Nightmare, for instance.
Yeah, let me look at the description. Enter clothing, naming, tops, shirts, jackets, sweatshirts. No, if he comes out looking anything like it violates the copyright.
Really?
Yes. Because the copyright literally goes into details about the clothing, the name, the tops, slogans, shirts, jackets.
Face paint?
No face paint, though.
Ooh, so...
Caps, hats, names, shorts.
But there'd still be room to play.
Yeah, he would have to do something completely different, but yeah.
There's a superstar who doesn't
I
lack
just,
confidence.
honestly, I think
Wouldn't
he
have
should
to be
just let that shit
completely
go.
different, just different. Well,
Like,
I don't know about
that
letting
shit
it go. I
go,
don't know.
and-
That was a big draw. Letting that go is going to be hard. He's going to have to do something similar. If he wants to continue to be a top draw, people loved that shit. They want to see more of that shit, so they're going to have to do... And like I said, it doesn't have to be...
What?
The Undertaker picks up the big W in the Battle of the Verbiage
Not exactly
over the
world-shattering,
Macho
but
Man
I
Randy
guess he
Savage.
tried.
But
Honestly,
is anybody else going to call out Undertaker tonight, though? Seriously.
yeah, I don't know why people are calling the Undertaker out so much.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Impact Hardcore Championship is a highly sought-after championship. But
Well,
when
of course
the
it is.
likes,
Christian Hart had it at one point in time.
but
though.
when
Yeah,
the
it
likes
is.
of the Undertaker has it within his grasp, why? I mean, he's able to do anything he wants to you in one of those match types.
Yeah.
I mean, no thanks. Have I mentioned I would take the big fat 0 in that opportunity?
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
All right. But going back to Bray Wyatt, honestly, he should kind of develop a character similar to that of Jack Nicholson's character in The Shining.
Yeah, because he can still use the same face paint. He just has to have different clothes. He can't have the same name, right? He can do something along the likes of, just has to be different enough not to be related. I mean, they're going to correlate it to The Fiend anyway, but Vince can't do anything about that. He just can't have the same type of character in that ring. So he's going to have to change things up, but somehow keep the mystique and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure he'll come up with
Oh,
something.
he
He's
will.
a very creative person.
Oh,
but
he will.
the thing is, it can't be too off the wall because Tony Khan has already said in interviews that he doesn't want anything too kind of crazy because ever since the Matt Hardy shit, he's kind of frowned upon.
Well,
like,
yeah, he
anything
wasn't. Well, he wasn't a fan of that whole thing to begin with. He just went with it.
Yeah.
I know.
So,
I
like,
saw one of the
he
interviews
doesn't want
he did.
anything too like superstitious or too
But
weird. Like,
he was also a fan of the Fiend character, though, so he may.
I mean, it's just got to be done right, and I'm
It
sure
does.
he'll be okay with it if it's done right.
It does. Yeah. I don't know about this whole concept of completely walking away with so much focus on independent wrestlers anymore. Like, that was part of what made AEW so great to begin with. But
Oh, you mean the NXT change and how they're going to focus more on developing John Cena's and Batista's
as opposed to showcasing independent talent that could become that anyways if they're given the right stage limelight. Now, I get they've been doing that for 2 years already, and I also get that it didn't move needles as much as certain developments are starting to now. So I get that, but I hope they still maintain enough of a level that they keep good relationships and rapport with some of those independent companies, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will.
I mean,
sure
even Vince, let's face it, even Vince has a good relationship with ROH, New Japan, you know what I mean?
But the thing is, you know, John Cena's, Batista's, and those type of wrestlers that came out, you know, they were marketable. They were big. They stood out from other like wrestlers. They were different. They're hoping to find more of that. See, they keep bringing in all these indie talent, and I'm not going to lie. A lot of the indie talent, like, yeah, Adam Cole is badass. Adam Cole's the man, and I love Adam Cole, but you stand him beside Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and a bunch of indie wrestlers, it's just like, why are you special? If I was someone, a casual fan that didn't know any better, and I looked at these group of people, I wouldn't. The only one that would stand out to me would be like some big motherfucker, like or Rich Holland. If Rich Holland was standing with all of them, just you did a roster photo, and they were all standing there together, I'd be like, dude, all these guys look the same, but except that guy. Like, that's what they're looking for. That's what they want. They want people that they can push, and they look like stars. Like, that's like, yeah, you could tell a good story. You could be awesome in the ring. You can make guys look great. They have that. They have Dolph Ziggler's. They have Miz's. They have John Morrison's like that. They want stars. Because, you know, at the end of the day, all their stars were bigger men, or they were, they basically created them from scratch, in a sense.
Right.
And
they're not
if that, and I will applaud them. They realize they can't do indie wrestling, quote unquote style wrestling. Strong style wrestling, then the type of wrestling that embodies Japan in the indies. They realize they can't do that as well as AEW. They can't fabricate it. They can't highlight it as well as AEW. All the people who love that shit are watching AEW.
So we can, of course, continue this conversation in just a moment, but I just want to take a quick hot moment. We're entering the championship rounds in this first post-draft show here at the Archerverse. Raw is War, and it's been a great night with some fantastic matchups, some cool surprises already as well. Interesting happenings as far as Macho Man and the Archangel, Bobby Ventura, both calling out The Undertaker, both looking for shots at that hardcore Impact Championship. A very interesting night, but we have 4 championship matchups ready to get things underway in the championship rounds. And our first championship matchup, we're also going to open up the betting line, so you'll have your chance to earn some reverse points. But it is an Elimination Royale, and it is Peyton Royce taking on the Queen of the Ring, who is now a member of Raw is War, another Archerverse member that has jumped over to the Universe and Vinny K's roster. Danny Sparks, we have Dana Brooke, Nikki Cross, we have Summer Rae, and of course the reigning defending WWE Raw Women's Champion, Trish Stratus. So we're going to get that matchup underway in just one moment. And, of course, the betting lines are officially open right now. You have 2 minutes to make your bet. Will Trish Stratus retain her championship in this 6-woman Elimination Royale? And, by the way, this is only the 4th Women's Elimination Royale in the Archerverse Universe history, and we're having it here on an epic post-draft show here on Raw's War with the co-host with the most and the host with the most. We're having a great time. We're glad you're here. And, of course, this has become... We are. And, of course, this has become the late night place to be. This late night place to be. I stumbled on my own tongue there. Did you see that? Tripped right over it.
Yeah, big tongue of yours, sure.
Big tongue. But it is the most must-see show on Twitch TV, and we're happy you're here. And we have a lot of cool surprises and a lot of great shows in the future, in store, ready for your enjoyment. So we're glad you're along for the ride. But we're going to get things kicked underway. Make sure you make your bets. Will Trish Stratus retain that championship? Yes or no? You have less than 2 minutes to make your decision now. It's probably just about to close. We're going to get things kicked off. Christian Cooling to just be about 90 seconds. Just going to take the puppy for a quick pee. And I'll be back. There's 6 entrances. I'll likely be back before the matchup starts. In the meantime, Bromer, tell people a joke. Just so that when I get back, I can ask about Christian's response to the joke. And if it's not of his liking, Christian gets you to he can ask you to tell as many jokes until he likes one, until I return. So it has to be to his liking. If it's not to his liking, then it's no good. Foul. Stink, if you will. Trash heapish. BRB. But it is go time for the 4th ever 6-woman Elimination Royale. And it is for all the marbles, the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
It's go time, everybody.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke.
It's a big-time opportunity.
All right, we got Dana Brooke.
You're right, Michael. And
no, she hasn't seen a whole lot of action prior to this. It's good to see that she's got an opportunity here to be champion. Let's see how she does here in fairs against Trish Stratus.
What do you think the challenger has to do to be successful here tonight?
She's definitely impressive.
Can Kyle Brewer tell the difference between a chair and a table?
Those types of performances, she has a real chance of walking out of here as the winner.
No, they both got 4 legs. So Bitch Boy, Crizzy, and Disco are active and Archer Stonehard as always. Shit, Bromer over there jacking Crizzy off. I see. Good grief. Oh man, good grief. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, I hear I'm supposed to redeem an Archer's Army timeout when that happens. There we go.
And introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
A big-time battle royal here, guys. Who do you like in this one, Byron?
Well, historically, you're safest when you put your money on the biggest superstar. But to be honest,
all right, we got Nikki Cross here. Crazy Nikki Cross. I've always loved Crazy Nikki Cross. That was my favorite gimmick of hers. I love Crazy Nikki Cross.
She certainly has her work cut out for her. And Byron, tell me, what do you think of her chances here tonight?
Well, given how dominant the champs looked as of late, I have to say that I'm not wild about her chances here tonight. But hey, crazier things have happened.
Not an issue, guys. No thanks needed for that. It just had to happen. Howdy fucking do to you, goddamn. See, I'll take that as a hello. I'll take that. That's fine. That's a fine hello.
And introducing the challenger from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, the Queen, Danny Sparks.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Miss Sparkle's here. Danny Sparks.
I have
Looking like the
returned.
Queen, if
Well, this
ever.
is what she's been working
Oh,
so
you missed
hard
it.
for,
I
an
already
opportunity
timed out
to go.
Uzi
Yeah, but earning an
for a minute.
opportunity at the goal
Uzi
is
timed out
absolutely
already.
are
Just got
two
here. How do you
completely
fucking
different things,
do
which
to
I'm
you
sure
too,
she's about to learn
goddamn?
firsthand.
Oh, she said something a little more out there earlier as she walked into the room, and I got annoyed. So
The only thing I saw was the entrance of the former double champ in the women's division. Of course, Danny Sparks has been a Raw Women's Champion 5 times and an Archerverse World Women's Champion 2 times, and of course has been one half of the Archerverse Global Women's Tag Team Champions.
And
Very
introducing
decorated.
the champion
And here comes the
from
champion,
Toronto, Ontario,
the reigning,
Canada.
defending
She is
WWE
the
Raw Women's Champion.
Women's Champion.
A little bit of Stratusfaction, Trish Stratus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 of
And I'm just going back
WWE top
50
superstars
big
competing in this
ones
battle
from Team
royal
Christian
coming up
Cool.
next. I don't know about you guys, but
Thank
I've
you
been
very
looking
much for
forward
the
to this
biddies.
battle royal
Appreciate that.
all night.
Of course.
Let's get this thing started.
You know, come to think of it, I still haven't got the notification for your Prime subscription yet.
Will be no easy task.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
In fact, this might be one of the champ's toughest challenges to date.
No, you would have gotten it. Like, it was that
Did
day.
we get it
I
on the
gave you-
draft? Did we get it on?
Yeah, it was on the draft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Wednesday I did it. Yeah. So I am subbed. I have your emotes. So.
And introducing the challenger.
Yeah, I can't see what Uzi said because when you timed Uzi out, the message got deleted.
Byron, a lot of people are saying
You're
Peyton
better
Royce
off.
is a very bright
Okay.
future here in WWE.
I will trust the judgment.
She's probably the one saying it the
And you
loudest.
got to her before Bromer?
That's right. Trust
Bro-
in the process.
Without a doubt, a potential rostering opportunity for her here tonight.
Enjoy and believe in the process,
glass
Archer.
half empty type of guy. It could also
Believe
be a career-deflating
in the
opportunity.
process.
She doesn't win the title
I don't know
tonight.
how many
There's
times I
no
gotta tell
telling
all you
when
fuckers
or
that.
if her next
Believe
title
in the
match will even come.
process.
Believe in the process.
I hate when I come in the channels and I gotta wait see these fucking starting soon screens. Wah. You will watch it and you will enjoy it.
You'll watch it and you'll fucking like it. Crizzy, because he's a scrub nugget. A scrub nugget? A scrub nugget?
And introducing the challenger.
I guess. Well, I guess I'll shut up for
from
5
North
minutes because I'm
Carolina,
a scrub nugget.
Summer
Did you get timed out?
Rae.
Summer Rae on her way
No,
to the
5
ring
minutes
now.
of show
I hope
silence.
she brought her A
And it was
game
on
full
you?
because she's going to have
Yeah.
her hands full tonight.
Who redeemed that?
Goofy. That's why she's like Crizzy
Tell
because
me,
he's a
guys,
scrub
does she
nugget.
have a legitimate chance?
Because
to
I'm
win
a
this
scrub
match
nugget. I got
without
shot.
Oh, yes, I see it now. Never
Of
mind.
course she does,
Yes.
Cole.
Well,
I
see,
mean,
when you
it might be
read-
less
I was
than
actually
1%.
watching-
Redemption,
Yes.
and then read
She
a
has a
sentence
chance of
after.
becoming
You start to
champion
put 2 and 2 together.
I was actually watching the show through the stream preview because I get to see my overlay that way.
Yeah.
It's interesting to watch it through the overlay once in a while. But now I see it. So 5 minutes of show silence it is beginning right now.
All right. I'll go get food. You're going to miss my microwave.
Wait. What are you getting?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get this match started.
Given who the champ's in the ring
You
with
really
tonight,
wanna
I
know?
wouldn't be at
Yeah.
all surprised if we witnessed
Chicken balls.
history here.
Well
Nice.
said, gentlemen.
Cherry
And it
sauce?
sounds to me like this is
No.
the match
Who the
this
fuck-
Glendale
no.
crowd has been
Gross.
waiting for.
What do you have with the chicken balls?
Peyton Royce
Ranch.
got her there.
Ranch?
Ranch.
with chicken
Ranch.
balls.
With chicken balls.
What is wrong with you? 5 minutes just hold. 5 minutes of show silence. Goodbye.
Okay.
Big time slam right there. As the action continues, let's discuss Sparks briefly. How's she going to get it done here? Hoping to end it early.
Ranch with chicken balls.
The total diva is
Maybe he is a scrub nugget.
No question about it.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit.
Uzi's words, of course, not my own. You know,
Hey,
that doesn't mean that we can't agree
are difficult, and she's
on
clearly
something.
Not Andre the Giant, so I can understand struggling a little bit here.
All-out chaos in the ring so far in this 4th ever
An easy kick out.
Women's
I knew she could do it.
Elimination Royale matchup.
Take cover. You
Big
could call
flying
this a good
elbow
old-fashioned
drop
buffalo
right to the chest of Dana Brooks.
Oh my! An early pin attempt. A kick out at 2.5.
Dana Brooks kicks out. Trish Stratus in all kinds of trouble with Summer Rae here. And Nikki Cross taking it to Peyton Royce. Big double-handed choke slam. Sends Peyton Royce spine first onto the canvas.
And can you believe that impact?
Beautiful snap suplex by the Queen of the
She
Ring.
gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Trish with a kick to the gut. Retaliation now has the upper hand on Summer Rae, and a reverse DDT by Trish Stratus. Nice Russian leg sweep.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Dana Brooks taking advantage of a downed Danny Sparks, but Sparks with a quick retaliation and back on the attack. Whoa! Out of nowhere, a sparkle slam by the Queen of the Ring. And Dana Brooks has been eliminated. We are down to 5.
What an amazing, she's looking to end it early.
The 7-time women's champion and 1-time women's global tag team champion has been on fire since stepping into the ring, and Dana Brooks, a prime example of that. She has been eliminated. And now Danny Sparks on the hunt for a new opponent, grabs Summer Rae from behind and a nice falling neck breaker. And Trish Stratus sees an opportunity, but Danny Sparks gets to her first. Now we got some tag team action. Trish Stratus and Danny Sparks taking it to Summer Rae. Peyton Royce dropping Nikki Cross chest first off that top rope.
That might have hurt her. Oh, Peyton just took her
And a big
out with a
spinning leg kick right to the side of the head
I'd say the end is near, fellas.
of Nikki Cross. Peyton Royce went for a standing vertical suplex, but a reversal by Cross and a Russian leg sweep. And another double Russian leg sweep by Summer Rae, and Danny Sparks takes the champion down, and she is in big trouble right now. Remember, if Trish Stratus loses and gets eliminated, we will see a brand new champion, no matter who wins.
That one should do the trick.
She slams her quick pin attempt.
Well, I guess if somebody other than Trish Stratus wins, we'll see one anyways. But if Trish Stratus is eliminated, we are guaranteed at that point a brand new champion.
Peyton Royce looking to close this thing out with the Venus flytrap. Oh! Make it the trifecta for another one. Whoa. She's back in full control now. And she breaks free. I don't know how she
Wow, that was a long pin count by Peyton Royce
I
here.
think she's trying to prove a point here. Trish Stratus
And Nikki Cross able to kick out.
Oh, she's not.
Stratus with a big spine buster to Danny Sparks.
to end it.
She's having a hard
She
time
has
getting back
both
to her
Summer
feet,
Rae
guys.
and Danny Sparks down and out here.
Punishment so far tonight.
But it's Summer Rae. She chooses to stop. Danny Sparks crawling to the ropes, trying to get back to her feet. Peyton Royce still all over Nikki Cross,
Connects with a chick kick.
stomping a mud hole right in her face.
Wow, that should be the final blow.
Ooh, big shin right to the side of the head of Nikki Cross.
This is not someone to sleep on.
Trish Stratus still attacking both Danny Sparks and Summer Rae.
Trish, this should do it right there.
Nikki Cross kicks out. A pin attempt by Peyton Royce, but Cross back to her feet. And a fireman's carry.
She's going for the cover.
And a sit-down power bomb by Nikki Cross on Peyton Royce, and she is down and out.
Well, she better if she wants to win this match.
And a back-to-belly suplex. Now it's Nikki Cross's turn to attack everybody in the ring.
To look a little drained. As champion, she has to find a way back into this thing.
Nice drop kick right to the back of the neck by Danny Sparks. And another Sparkle Slam, this time to Trish Stratus. But she's not done with the champion yet. Chose not to pin her.
And this has got to be it.
Oh.
Using her knee.
Vicious attack on Trish Stratus continues by Danny Sparks.
She wants it one more time.
Nikki Cross kicks out of a pin attempt by Summer Rae.
That has got to be it.
Oh, man, what a
Big running leg drop right across the throat of Trish Stratus. Danny Sparks, however, going after Peyton Royce. Leaves Trish Stratus just laying on the canvas. Tornado DDT off the second turnbuckle. Peyton Royce down and out here.
Remember, guys, she's been in
Sparks picks her back up. Trish slowly getting back to her feet. Nikki Cross still flat on her back. Pure chaos in here for the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
Trish climbs the turnbuckle. Incredible.
Full Nelson bomb by Summer Rae. And now a submission attempt. But Peyton Royce has Sparks rolled up for a pin, but the referee focused on Summer Rae and Nikki Cross.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else?
Now he sees them, he counts, but only a 1 count,
Very nice.
which was actually more like a 21 count.
She wants to finish this.
Danny Sparks got lucky. She's still in the game.
Big miss right there.
Being attacked by Trish and Peyton Royce at the moment. Nice move by Summer Rae. Covers up Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross is fatigued and battered and bruised. And now eliminated. Nikki Cross is going home. We are down to 4.
If it was, she better rethink her plans. It's like she's tapped into some unseen energy source. Wow.
Trish Stratus.
Serious attitude right here.
Looking to get a little satisfaction out of beating the pulp out of the former 7-time women's champion.
Sparks in a very bad way right now.
Trish Stratus herself, a 7-time women's champion.
If she ends up losing this match, it won't be from a lack of trying. I mean, how many finishers did she go for tonight?
Trish Stratus still mounting the attack. Summer Rae with an enziguri. And Peyton Royce face first on the canvas. Trish Stratus look like she's up to a little villainy here. Nothing but bad intentions and a little stratosphere from the top turnbuckle. Danny Sparks flat on her back.
Easy, Michael, given the beating she's taken so far.
But now Trish Stratus going after Summer Rae. That was a crazy move. The former 7-time champion now slowly getting back to her feet. And here we go. But Trish Stratus gets the upper hand first. But gets caught. Nice body slam, a big running leg drop across the throat.
I don't know what will.
Look at her go.
Referee's not paying attention finally. But he's focused on Peyton Royce and Summer Rae. Doesn't see that Danny Sparks has the champion pinned.
Championship match. Nobody wants
He sees it now.
this opportunity.
1,
She's in a bad
2.
way here.
Bottom line, she's got
But after about a count of 30,
3, no.
Trish Stratus kicks out.
That would be it. Oh, you gotta love Peyton Royce.
Oh,
Nice.
was she pinned for 30?
That should do it.
Crazy.
Well, the referee was focused on Peyton Royce and Summer Rae. Peyton Royce had Summer Rae in a single leg crab, so wasn't paying attention to the fact that Danny Sparks had this champion pinned for like a 30 count.
Peyton Royce. Suplex.
But that's the nature of the game in matchups like this, I suppose.
Another one.
Yes, it is.
Could the third time be the charm, Byron?
I think so.
Can only focus on one pairing at a time.
In a bad way, guys. They clearly have quickly into the cover.
Peyton Royce with Summer Rae pinned to the mat. And we are down to 3. Summer Rae has been eliminated. Man, oh man. And now we're down to Peyton Royce, Trish Stratus. And by the way, earlier this evening, if you all recall, Peyton Royce and Trish Stratus were teaming up against Danny Sparks, and that is the 3 we are down to. 2 former 7-time champions. Well, actually, Trish Stratus now an 8-time champion because she is the reigning defending champion. Danny Sparks, a former 7-time champion. Peyton Royce, well, a 0-time champion.
Now we have Trish Stratus on the
But has also had success in the tag team division. So there's that.
Get back to her feet here.
She's just taking too long, Cole. She's got to move faster.
Has she won a title? No.
Will this be it?
You almost sound like you'll be surprised if Peyton Royce is the one that wins this.
I would be, although she's had a very good showing tonight, so I guess based on just tonight, maybe not. But overall, outside of the tag team division, of course, I would be skeptical coming into the matchup, I suppose. Is that fair?
That's fair.
That's fair. Throw a beer at Bromer. Figured I'd go get some Broken Skull IPAs right quick.
For sure.
Uzi threw a beer at Bromer. Bromer probably caught that shit with his teeth, snapped the neck off that fucker, and drank it down quick.
Exhausting a lot of energy.
He's a savage.
Yeah, but more than likely it will pay off.
Impact and then some. Guys, it's got to be instinct that
Bromer says exactly.
Going at this point. There's just no other explanation.
Danny Sparks was just about to mount attack on Stratus, but Peyton Royce stepped in. It keeps going back and forth. They can't decide who's going to take out Danny Sparks. If they're not careful, the toy is going to turn on them at some point.
Now we have Trish Stratus on the attack.
What force on that
Wow.
slam. That one misses big time.
Better luck next time.
I mean, the force of that drop kick coming down off the turnbuckle like that. Right to the chest. I mean, is Danny Sparks even actually in this matchup right now, do you think? Or is she just, I don't know what she's running on.
She's going to have all sorts
It's
of
hard
trouble.
to tell at this point, Archer.
Danny Sparks taking a beating from Trish Stratus and Peyton Royce. That much we know.
Not the beating I want to take on a daily basis.
What a shot. That was the perfect strike. That's what you call getting drilled. She's in
I know
control
this
now
is
following
slightly
that
off
slam.
topic, but they released the official teaser trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home.
I think I just heard something
Did
snap.
they?
Yep.
Trish is absolutely
Share that trailer to the movies and TV section.
I will.
Or do I have a regular video section? I don't know, I might.
I don't know.
I know we have movies and TV.
She comes up big with the reversal. We know what
Peyton just took her out with a leg lariat.
Nice, yeah, I was just going to say, nice spinning leg lariat by Peyton Royce and an electric chair drop. Look at this, Peyton Royce with 2 multiple-time women's champions flat on their backs.
Just a matter of time now before
Wow.
this superstar goes for the finisher. And when that happens, you can bet this one's over.
Danny
Perhaps
Sparks
thinking about what to do next here.
swoops in, but a reversal by, wow, reversal by Peyton Royce.
Oh boy.
What is going on here? things are getting a little crazy here at this post-draft show.
When you have as trained an eye as I do,
The beginning of the new era, the new season here at the Archerverse has been exceeding expectations, and so far has been one hell of a ride.
Look out.
As is this matchup. Back and forth between these three crazy vixens, and Trish really clawing and fighting to retain her championship.
Yeah, Bromer bet 6,000 points thinking this was going to be easy. Trish was going to lose her title at some point.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Bromer bet 6,000 points, so if you didn't even toss 10 points in for a bet, shame on you. You could have inherited a whole lot of points if he's wrong.
Yeah, I definitely bet for Trish Stratus.
Wow, Sparkle Slam on the champion.
Oh, is this it?
Oh, now she's going after Royce. Why wouldn't you just pin Stratus? Why wouldn't you pin the champion?
Corey, she's not getting up. Well, she better if she wants to win this match.
Watching her back.
Wow, submission attempt here on Peyton Royce. Trish just watching, standing back, keeping her distance until she can strike.
Decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole. You can see the pain on her face.
Big
that slam.
sit-down power bomb by Danny Sparks, and she continues to go to work on Peyton Royce. Trish Stratus, smart, just sits back and watches the destruction of Peyton Royce, letting Danny Sparks do her thing. Waiting for the right moment. Danny Sparks needs to be careful here. She is waiting for the right moment to strike.
This one's for good measure. There it is, the running leg drop.
Boom, running leg drop, but gets caught with a big kick in the spine before she could stand up. Trish Stratus, the champion, on the attack. But look at this.
This could do it.
For whatever reason, Stratus breaks up the pin.
She's not.
Wow,
she's not
reversal by Danny
Most
Sparks.
effective overhands in the game.
Vicious.
Talk about a hard landing.
Absolutely vicious. Peyton Royce back to her feet, though, immediately goes after Danny Sparks, but so does Trish Stratus. Here we go again.
Match we're watching, Archer.
I don't know, but it's been an awesome matchup here in the women's division.
Look at her here.
Here in the Raw is War women's division. For all the marbles, the WWE Raw Women's Championship on the line tonight. And they are pulling out all the stops.
Over and over and over. We're seeing the same move being used.
Out of any three of these women could win this match right now. This is barbaric.
Nice electric chair drop. Danny Sparks spine first on the mat again, and still trying to get back up. She's certainly a warrior in the women's division. Wow. Double axe handle from the second turnbuckle and a spinning wheel kick at the same time to Danny Sparks. How she's even able to stand and wobble. Look at this.
She nailed her. Now that's how you land a well-placed strike on
Was able to muster up enough energy to attack Peyton Royce, but now Trish Stratus, big boot in the face of Danny Sparks.
She found something and she's
Here comes Royce. And she agrees. It's time to get rid of Danny Sparks. So once again, Sparks is being teamed up on here.
She's got something in mind.
Oh, Trish Stratus turned on Peyton Royce. We knew that was going to happen. It was only a matter of time before Trish turned on Royce.
Oh, let's see if Trish can capitalize on this.
Look at this, though. Danny Sparks getting back to her feet.
Trish Stratus is not someone to sleep
Man,
on.
I think I hear the crowd chanting "Fight Forever."
Danny Sparks from behind. Trish Stratus wasn't paying attention. Beautiful belly-to-back suplex. Danny Sparks from Team O Sparkles, the queen of stream.
Trish Stratus connecting there with a good shot.
Looking to stay in the game and stay in the hunt for this title match. Wow. Nice suplex pin. And Peyton Royce takes out the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a brand new champion. Is it going to be the former 7-time champion, or is it going to be Peyton Royce winning her very first championship ever?
This is just not what I expected.
It is not. Wow.
Imagine
Back elbow reversal and another belly-to-back suplex. Peyton Royce smashed to the canvas. A thunderous suplex by Danny Sparks, and still stalking Royce.
One more look at it. Leg drop. Game, set.
And a big leg drop to the throat. Danny Sparks covers her up.
Title on the line.
And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. We have a brand new WWE Raw Women's Champion. And by the way, she is the Raw Women's Champion for a record 6th time, and is now an 8-time Women's Champion. The Queen of the Ring from Team O Sparkles, Danny Sparks.
I just had the timeout Glenola.
Royce versus Chesticles. Bromer says, wow, I'm slow tonight. Yeah, Bromer. That's on a couple of occasions that Christian Cool was able to beat you to an act of heroism. What is wrong with you?
Here is your winner,
Doing my
and the
job, that's
new
what I'm doing.
Raw Women's Champion, the Queen, Danny.
Where you at, Bromer? Where you at?
That's an impressive victory, guys.
Wow, when you pick up
I
a
vote to
pinfall
ban
victory over
and
somebody
demote
like
Bromer.
that, you've done
Ban
something
and
right.
demote
As
Bromer.
hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw.
All right, well,
we
Trish
must
Stratus
move
retain
on
her
here, guys.
championship. Oh, hell no, she did not retain her championship, because we have a brand new WWE Raw Women's Champion from Team O Sparkles. It is the Queen of the Ring, Danny Sparks.
I did
But
the math.
that also means Bromer's going to keep his points, though.
Well, Bromer put in
8,000
6,000
points. Yeah, 8,000 points were involved in that bet.
And Bromer had 5 out of 6 chance for his prediction to be correct. So I was only willing to bet a 6th of the points that he put in.
So
Just in case.
So the first of 4
We've
championship
waited a long time
matches
for
in
this
these
one.
championship
The
rounds
championship is up for
next.
grabs right here. Next.
And to
It's the
explain this
power trip
matchup once
against the
again,
living legends. This
the
one's gonna be a
WWE
classic.
World Tag Team Champions were the New Foundation, the Iceman Christian Hart and Bret the Hitman Hart. Team Christian Cool had to make a choice. Did they want to retain and remain the undisputed reigning defending Archerverse Global Heavyweight Champion, or did they want to hang on to the WWE World Tag Team Championships and vacate the world title? Bret the Hitman Hart and the Iceman Christian Hart both said, oh hell no, he's keeping the global title. We'll win the Archerverse Global Tag Team Championships. We don't need Vinny K's tag team titles. We are Team Archerverse all the way, baby. So the New Foundation remains a staple at the Archerverse, and the leader of the New Foundation, the Iceman Christian Hart, remains and is again our undisputed reigning defending Archerverse Global Heavyweight Champion. As a result, the Power Trip, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and Mr. Perfect needed new tag team partners to dance with for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. It happens to be that the Living Legends were drafted by Team Christian Cool to Raw is War, and they were sitting in the number 3 spot, baby. So now it is the Living Legends, the former Archerverse Superstars, Luscious Luther Brody, Ravishing Rick Rude. They're taking on the Power Trip, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and Mr. Perfect, and it is for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. So, I guess the question will be for this one, just for fun, let's go, will the Living Legends become champions? Easy answers, yes or no, to make your bets. You have 2 minutes to make your bets. Betting lines are open as of right now. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see brand new WWE World Tag Team Champions as a result of Team Christian Cool vacating the coveted titles. It is go time. It is the Living Legends. It is the Power Trip. The titles are on the line. Let's go. One and a half minutes left to make your bets. Bet on the match. Win some Archerverse points. Doesn't matter if you bet 10 points. If you make the right bet, you may win a whole lot of points. Don't be afraid to dive in. Here we go. The Power Trip. The Nature Boy. Woo! Ric Flair. And Mr. Perfect. One of the best wrestlers to ever lace up a pair of wrestling boots. He, in fact, was perfect in many aspects. Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. Mr. T, I can absolutely do a better woo than that. Unfortunately, I have a 5-year-old Reason sleeping directly to my right as a reason not to do that. And without breaking any sort of hype or momentum, I've been attempting to remain vocal, yet not overly loud, as to wake up an angry little monster that might hurt me.
You don't want to wake up the monsters.
You never poke a sleeping bear. No matter if it's a bear cub or a bear, they can both be very cranky.
Cranky bear.
I never do enjoy watching Brody do that. I've got to be honest. I do not. It is absolutely ghastly.
Ghastly to you, lovely for others.
Trash heapish.
You are the king of trash.
And his tag team partner, I mean, I don't enjoy watching him do it either, but slightly less ghastly, at least in appearance. Ravishing Rick Rude. Of course, if everybody remembers, Ravishing Rick Rude and Luscious Luther Brody battled for months. Brody accused Ravishing Rick Rude of stealing his gimmick and destroying part of his career as a result of him stealing the gimmick and reaping the benefits of the gimmick. Caused Ravishing Rick Rude to lose the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at one point. And after a back and forth brutal war for months, Ravishing Rick Rude decides to ask Brody to join him and enter the tag team division. Brody, for whatever reason, accepted, and the rest is history. They've already been champions on more than one occasion. They make a great tag team, as much to my dismay. Everybody knows my personal feelings towards Captain Disgusting, a.k.a. Luscious Luther Brody. Much the way this Team Christian Cool feels about Enzo Amore. Although slightly different. Slightly different.
So, it is okay to poke a bear that is awake. Yes. I poke a bear that's awake all the time. I call her Vanessa.
Definitely okay to poke awake bears. So here we go. The WWE World Tag Team Championships on the line. The Living Legends versus the Power Trip. It is go time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get this match started. They get dangerous
Mr.
out
Perfect
here,
with a standing
especially when there are no counters.
vertical back body drop. Perfect with a chair. Oh, slams it right into that big dome of Luther Brody and proceeds to attack him right into the chest, and again across the sternum, and again Mr. Perfect going complete beast mode here on Luscious Luther Brody. What a way to open up this matchup.
Let's talk about both competitors. They clearly know the magnitude of this match, and both came into this match in tremendous
Big
condition.
suplex by Mr. Perfect. The attack continues. Perfect all fired up.
We'll see if he has what it takes tonight.
Brody back to his feet. Has a hole of Perfect now. Big elbow to the back of the head.
What an amazing display of power.
Big back to belly. Slams him into the canvas. Perfect staggering him, but nice suplex to Mr. Perfect by Luscious Luther Brody. One thing I'll always admit, I might not be a big, huge fan of Luscious Luther Brody, but he is one hell of a wrestler.
He is a good talent. So you are sad that you lost in the Vindicator.
I said no such thing.
I think you were inferring or including that. I think you were trying to not say the actual words, but I think you're a little choked up.
I sir, think that you read too much of the National Enquirer, and as a result have been brainwashed, and your thought process has been slightly murked by polluted media and misinformation that would lead you to come to such conclusions of insanity and crazy ideology. And I mean, you got to be careful about brainwashing yourself, because you know it can lead to years of therapy and group chats that you probably would feel awkward and uncomfortable in, even though they can be quite helpful, to be fair. I mean, if you happen to need to have group therapy, you should absolutely do so. But for Christian Cool, I mean, you can only help those who accept help, and he marches to the beat of his own drum. There's no helping Team Christian Cool.
Are you okay, Archer? you seem to have had a lot on your mind. That was a lot I had to listen to.
Ravishing Rick Rude is known for having one of the greatest physiques.
I mean, there's conspiracy theorists, and then there's Archer.
Conspiracy theorists, and then there's me, baby.
Is just jealous of ravishing Rick Rude.
I mean,
Ooh, clotheslines Ric Flair right over the top rope.
Can everything be solved with a hug? You need a hug, big guy?
Air hug.
From the ravishing.
It is a virtual hug process.
Romer says that was a PSA from you.
PSA.
Sounded more like PMS, but hey, whatever, Romer.
Cool knows all about PMS. He's going through midlife crisis.
I am. I opened a Twitch channel and quit a real job. It's about his midlife crisis.
Wow. PSA. Ric Flair kicks out. Rick
I like
Rude was
that,
looking
T.
to end
I like
things.
that. Mr. T, this is why we're friends. I like you.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why Flair let that go. That was a silly decision.
Control.
Finally has control. Has Rude locked in a submission, was going nowhere, and lets him go. And now Rude, wow, big clothesline. Just about takes the head right off of the Nature Boy.
The Nature Boy.
Woo!
Brody makes the tag.
Zombie Mass is still here even.
Zombie Master, my Canadian brother from another mother.
One of the best in the business.
Are you sure?
He's showing
Oh yeah,
absolutely
he
no
has to be
pity
from
now,
our
guys.
mother. He looks so much
Oh, and he's
cuter
still
than me.
down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
Ric Flair taking a beating here. Unless this
That was a
thing
big
turns
elbow
around
right
here.
across the
This
throat
tag team
by
match is
luscious
all but over.
Luther Brody, the Nature Boy.
It's not every day you
Now
see
on the
a guy
receiving
talented as him
end
take such a beating.
of a
I can't really
beating.
tell what his game plan was heading into this match, but whatever it was,
Nice diving tag. In comes Mr. Perfect finally.
Right there, Michael.
But Brody takes him down. Look at this. Rolls him up immediately.
Looking to catch him off
And a
guard.
reversal. And another reversal.
when Mr.
Wow.
Perfect is feeling it like this,
Wow.
nobody
Did you
has
see
a
that
chance.
exchange?
His
Yes,
clothesline
very.
That
brings
was
him off.
crazy.
And now Brody on his heels.
Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case,
Zombie
you might wanna think about
Master.
putting his partner in there for a bit.
Guys, he has so much pride in him.
Perfectly executed.
The soulless Frenchman.
And he goes for the pin.
Let's see if Perfect can like.
I mean,
clean
if he's
this up.
actually a zombie, that is.
All right, Cole.
A French zombie. A zombie of the apocalypse.
I'm just trying to figure out what
A
his
master,
views
a zombie.
Lands a nice counter.
A master of zombies.
I mean, do you
Hula.
like sing a song and
Of
they
the dead
follow
world.
the song, like a song of the dead?
The Song of the Dead.
Like, do you like just
Yeah.
like
Cool, do
maybe
you want to
he's a
sing a song?
necromancer.
Is that what it is? Do you want to sing a song?
No,
With
I
the
don't.
tag is Rick
Maybe he's a
Sing us a song.
necromancer. Not singing you a fucking song.
Sing me a song.
No, I'm not singing. I'm not
Sing me a
serenading
song.
you. No.
Do you know your
No
ABCs?
acapella style.
Sing me the ABCs.
I'm not
Wow.
singing you the ABCs.
Mr. Perfect has been eliminated. It is down to the Living Legends versus Ric Flair, the Nature Boy.
This might be the end of the road for him, Byron.
Woo! He is not making it out of this alive. Or at least not with those championships. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're going to have brand new WWE Tag Team Championships being given to the Living Legends.
Ravishing one.
Really, Bromer? That's what you want me to do?
Nature Boy is in a tough spot here.
Somebody redeem a silly cool.
A silly cool. A cool that is much more amusing.
What force on that slam.
A humorous cool.
Going for it.
A funny cool.
Rick Rude going for it.
All right. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you know what? Both those silly cools is, I think, worthy of what I'm about to do here.
Wow. Ravishing Rick Rude eliminates both members of the Power Trip to win the matchup. And the Living Legends are now the new WWE World Tag Team Champions.
So,
Man, oh man, this has been an awesome post-draft show, I got to tell you.
Archer.
Cool.
But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, Hey, what's in your head?
Legend.
In your
Gotta be happy with that
head,
win right there.
zombie, zombie, zombie.
What a matchup that was. Truly
Okay,
incredible.
That was an excellent serenation to the Zombie Master. And speaking of in your head, how much in your head, Team Christian Cool, is the fact that the championships that were wrapped around the new foundation's waist are now sitting on the shoulders of Ravishing Rick Rude and Luscious Luther Brody, the living legends, here on this post-draft Raw is War show.
Just giving up points.
Did you vote for Flair and Perfect?
Of course I did.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next.
Title
So here we
matches
go.
are what the WWE is
The co-main
all
event
about.
to the evening, and we're going to get betting lines open one more time. It is a WWE Impact Hardcore Championship Triple Threat Eliminator.
Bet with your head, not of heart. And Glenola, oh my god, Glenola is redeeming 2 minutes of show silence. Thought we took care of that motherfucker.
We timed him out and banned him, but Glenola is sort of like you and Krabs. They're having a hard time with departure.
All right, so who's gonna shut up when?
No confirmation or denial of having Krabs. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? See what I'm saying? You got to be careful who you sleep with. Even the great and mighty Iceman Christian Cool.
Oh, the 2 minutes is on Archer.
Well, it's okay. The match hasn't started yet.
Mm.
To be fair.
To be fair, if people weren't sleeping in the household right now, I probably would have gotten more into that a cappella zombie.
That beautiful rendition of a Cranberry song.
I couldn't hit the high notes as high as I wanted them because of the sleeping patrons of the household.
All right, so betting lines are open. You have 2 minutes to make your bets. Will the dead man, retain his championship, or will the two gentlemen who called him out earlier this evening, the Archangel, Bobby Ventura, and the Macho Man, Randy Savage, will they ruin his evening and stomp a big hole in his agenda and take that championship away? And if so, who will it be? Will it be Team Mal RPG and the Archangel Bobby Ventura? Or will it be the Macho Man Randy Savage? Who did you place your bet for? But here we go. Triple Threat Eliminator. WWE Impact Hardcore Championship on the line. It is go time. And coming out to the ring first, it is the man of mystery. He might be more insane than Psycho Sid. He's from Team Mal RPG. He's the Archangel Bobby Ventura.
Weighing in at 190 pounds, Archangel Bobby Ventura.
This guy's a nerd.
Hopefully he doesn't make a habit of underestimating his opponents. We all saw what happened last time that happened.
New champ crowned here tonight.
Without a doubt, a big opportunity for him here tonight, Byron.
He did manage to redeem himself and pick up a victory, and now he's got a championship opportunity for the WWE Impact Hardcore Championship. But what a feat. Because you don't have to just beat the champion tonight. You got to try and beat one of the greatest champions of all time, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, looking to pick up some championship gold himself. And then, of course, defeating the dead man in general is one hell of a feat. Bromer says, cool, vote first. I gave you a good payout if you win.
Oh, I voted already. Oh, this will be a very interesting match regardless here. At least in my mind.
Bobby Ventura, a very mysterious fellow, I tell you.
From Sarasota,
Oh, very
Florida,
mysterious
weighing in
indeed.
He comes out looking like some sort of nightmarish creature from a sci-fi film, and then
It's a big-time
proceeds
opportunity
to look
behind
like
the
Spike
title to be on the
Dudley
line here.
in a scary outfit.
Judging from the response on social media,
I know, right?
heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ
And until he
crowned
underestimated
here
his
tonight.
opponent, not one of those last matchups we watched.
But Corey, is it a fair question?
He
whether or
was
not he's
looking
ready
very
for a match
impressive.
of This magnitude.
I don't know. Someone
But-
needs to tell Ventura that Gen Con's
Anytime you
over.
head into a match as the underdog, especially a title match.
Well, I
there's
mean, when
gonna
you
be
start
some doubt
underestimating
that creeps
opponents, you
into
do
your
at some
head.
point
It's
start to
just
lose
human
respect of the fans as well.
Christian Hart never cared about the fans.
Christian Hart didn't care about the fans. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen? You heard it first from Team Christian Cool themselves. The Iceman, not a fan of the fans.
Not a fan of the fans. You
The
would say it
man's
like
not
that.
a fan of the fans. And here comes the champion. He was actually a double champion until he ran into the Nightmare, but is still the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Impact Hardcore Champion.
the champion.
And here he comes making his way to the ring. He is the Phenom of the universe, the Dead Man. He is the Undertaker.
Hardcore champion, The Undertaker.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him.
Bromer said, should I clip that? Should you clip what, sir?
Ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
I must have missed something.
We have to believe the champ is
Should you
running
clip
A
cool
game for
singing?
this huge
Yes.
title defense.
I'll tell you
Go
what,
back
anything
and clip
less
that
than his A
at
game
some
just
point.
won't get it done here tonight.
Please.
That's silly.
Please and thank you. Please and thank
That
you
is silly as a
with,
silly cool, but
with
silly
whipped
also.
cream, cherry, and sprinkles on top.
Just another guy with a motorcycle and no pyro. Wow. Wow.
Team Bromer upset that The Undertaker also comes out on a motorcycle, but to be fair, pretty sure he did it
Bromer.
first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did that first.
Pretty
You're
sure he did
lucky
that
I
shit
can't back
first.
You out for that. You don't disrespect Taker on a channel that I'm viewing. That's a no-no.
A no-no. It's like a kick in the no-no square.
Exactly. Don't touch
All
my
right, it's time
no-no
to kick
square.
this
Macho Man goes right after Bobby Ventura, Russian leg sweep, and down he goes. Undertaker decides to go after Macho Man. This is going to be one hell of a battle.
Nice.
I can tell
Yes, it
already.
is.
Now we have Randy
Macho Man, though, with a
Savage
punch in the
on
face and then a big
Another
elbow to the
shot by
forehead of
Randy
the Undertaker, and he is down in the corner. Bobby Ventura back to his feet, shaking it off a little bit, goes right after Savage. Wow, chops him right off his feet. Big chop across the throat.
He's the challenger, and that means he comes
Vicious
in here with a
DDT.
big chip on his shoulder. We'll see if that attitude does.
And now he goes after Taker.
Yeah, and you know what they say, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. That's the task at hand right here.
So far, Bobby Ventura using his entire body to attack both Savage and The Undertaker.
You can hear the human body enter a state of human ruin. Undertaker looking mortal here, but he's the champ for a reason. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more to stop him here
A stomp
tonight.
right in the midsection, looking to soften up The Undertaker a bit.
Triple threat matches have a way of
Goes
getting
after
out of hand
Savage.
very
Savage
quickly.
If things don't
stupidly
change,
starts to climb the
this has all
turnbuckle
the
with
makings of
Ventura
a
right
short
beside
evening
him.
for him.
But a reversal.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Sends him over the top rope, but now is bringing him right back across the top rope with a great suplex.
Raw power.
And Ventura rolling outside the ring for a breather. Undertaker on the attack.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Suplex by the Undertaker.
He got all that one.
Now Macho Man reverses. Whips Undertaker hard to the corner. Ventura from behind, though, and an electric chair drop to Macho Man by Bobby Ventura.
The dangers of this triple threat
Catches the Undertaker off guard, whips him to the corner.
And this has all the makings
Ventura
of getting
looking
out of
like
hand.
he can hang
Wow.
here.
He better be
Right?
careful. This
And
is
a
all part of the
bulldog off the
process,
second
guys. He knew he
turnbuckle
would
sends
take on some
Taker
offense
face
here
first
tonight.
into the
He just
canvas.
has to make sure he keeps
Look
it
at
to a
this,
minimum.
using the Undertaker's move against him. Wow, tombstone by Bobby Ventura. What did we just
I
watch?
just don't think he has it in him anymore.
I just saw
Undertaker.
something very
Starting to slow down a bit here.
Undertaker slowly getting back to his feet, though, as Macho Man buries
I hate to
elbows
say it,
right
but if he
between the
doesn't
eyes
change
of
his
the
game
down
plan
Ventura.
soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb.
Undertaker taking his frustrations out on Macho Man. Ventura back to his feet already.
Moves like that can upset your
Big
opponent more
boot
than
to the
hurt
face
them.
by Ventura. And now he attacks Taker. Reverse DDT
There it is.
by Bobby Ventura, and he covers Undertaker up.
The champ kicks out at 2.5.
Undertaker kicks out, though.
He's not done yet.
Wow, big swinging DDT, and goes right back after Undertaker. Elbow drop to the spine.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Rolls him back up.
Shoulders are down. The champ kicks out at
But the
2.5.
champion kicks out again.
That easy.
This guy's a machine.
Ventura with a big elbow to the top of the skull of Taker.
He's in a tough
Upstairs
spot here,
goes
Corey.
Ventura.
If he doesn't get
Buries
up, it's gonna get a lot
forearms right in the
tougher.
face of Undertaker.
He's taking a long time to get up.
Now he's
guys.
going back after Macho Man.
Possum here, Cole. Ain't no stopping
Knocks
him
him
now.
right down to the outside of the ring. And chases him out, but goes right back after Taker. Changes his mind. Pins Undertaker to the mat.
Oh man, I thought
Wow, Undertaker kicks out again. The champion stays alive.
Laughs at stuff
Back in comes Savage.
the champ is in a bad way here. You have
And
to wonder how
catches
close
Ventura
Bobby
off guard as he's trying to take out Taker.
This might be the opportunity he needed.
Pile driver spikes him head first off the canvas, and Macho Man ready to fly.
Randy Savage.
Big flying elbow drop.
From the Macho Man.
That might be it. Undertaker rolls up Ventura.
1, 2.
And Ventura has been eliminated.
A competitor has been
We are down
eliminated.
to 2. Is it going to be the Undertaker or the Macho Man?
Only one can win.
Wow, big flying body splash off the second turnbuckle. And Savage doing a little showboating. Macho Man looking to pick up his first world title in decades.
Well executed neck breaker. The unfortunate reality is he might not get up.
Which wouldn't shock me one bit. Talk about a beating he's
Here we
taken.
go.
Incoming.
Is this really a thing? Is this happening?
It looks like it's happening unless Undertaker can muster up some energy and change momentum a little bit here.
No telling how long
He may get the 3 count right there.
The champion kicks out.
Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking
Randy
one
Savage
heck of a beating,
relentlessly
Michael.
on the attack, though. Going for another sit-down pile driver and busts open the dead man. Undertaker bleeding.
Oh, man,
The dead man.
Undertaker's in trouble now.
Looking not so dead right now, and Macho Man feeding him knuckle sandwiches. Little insult to injury there. Rubbing some salt in the wound, if you will.
Just a little bit.
Swinging neck breaker.
Vicious neck breaker. Randy Savage
Macho
is
Man looking to fly once again. Back to the top turnbuckle he goes.
Byron, he may be down for good.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Not after the beating he's taken.
He's looking at it. Macho Man!
Big double axe handle right between the eyes.
This could do it.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. We have a brand new WWE Impact Hardcore Champion, Randy Macho Man Savage, has shocked the world in the co-main event here on this post-draft edition of Raw is War. What a fantastic night this has been. The matches have been epic. Christian Cool, what do you think about what just transpired?
Well, I mean, it's hardcore. What can I say?
Well, apparently that's all you can say.
I mean, I'm speechless.
Here is your winner and the new Impact Hardcore Champion.
I'm just happy to see the Macho Man get his due.
Fair.
Wow, now that's a commanding win.
That's the kind of action you expect here in the WWE when you.
So Randy Macho Man Savage with a big victory here on Raw's War, the new WWE Impact Hardcore Champion. Let's see how long he can hang on to that championship. People will be gunning for him. But now it is time to head into the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, of this first edition of post-draft shows. What a night it's been. And just imagine what's going to go down on the Archerverse SmackDown this Wednesday night. It'll be an after midnight party here at the Archerverse, the late night place to be. It's the most must-see show on Twitch TV with the co-host with the most and the host with the most. It's the Coolverse and the Archerverse doing our thing. Hanging out with Archer's Army, watching some great matches, having some great conversations, and just an all-around good time. And we thank you all for always being here and being supportive. It is time for the main event. Or maybe it's time for The Miz. Apparently The Miz has something to say. Of course, The Miz was drafted by Team Christian Cool to Raw is War. And it looks like he has something to say about it because he's here to address the audience. Cool, what do you think he's going to say? Do you think he was happy about the choice? Do you think he's happy to be on Raw's War? Or do you think he had a different destination in mind? What do you think? You know how the Miz can be.
Happy he has airtime.
You should be happy he's... Yeah. Well, there's that, right?
Well, yeah, but the Miz is usually ungrateful. I'm sure there's something he's going to bitch about.
I imagine you're probably right. Well, we're going to find out because he is ready to make his way out to the ring. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. He is The Miz. Mike Mizanin.
Do you plan on watching Raw at all?
At some point.
Okay.
With everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight.
The Miz
With
also
him,
had some interesting things today.
I'm sure the
Excellent.
WWE Universe is dying to know what's going on.
By the way, how did you like that little Super Soaker skit on SummerSlam?
You know what, man? I actually thought that was pretty funny.
I guess, man.
Pride comes before the fall.
It's just water. They acted like they were the Wicked Witches of the West, and they were fucking melting.
Hope you guys are ready for a great night because I came here to make things happen in the WWE. What the hell's Miz got planned? What's he up to?
It's hard telling, Archer. It's hard telling. Well, let's see what he's got in store for us tonight.
So far, a lot of talking, but nothing of significance, really. Or nothing that I would see of significance. What do you make of this so far?
He's out here boasting about himself. What's new?
My thoughts precisely.
Good night, Zombie Master. You have a good one, dude.
Zombie Master, lurk away, baby. We appreciate you. Thanks for being here. We will be on your stream whenever we see you go live, dead man. It is not ever goodbye, but see you soon, my friend. The Archerverse awaits your return to the Showcase of the Immortals. Thanks for your support. Enjoy your night. Au revoir, mon ami. Oh, fantastique!
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Dodo. Oui.
I understand that means yes.
So that's where we are, ready to get it going.
Hope they didn't
He said you were an ass.
I wouldn't have expected anything
fuck
less from a
him.
superstar.
How am I not surprised that that was what came out of his mouth?
Zombie Master trying to throw people under the bus.
I hardly doubt it.
Best monkey.
He might not give great advice, but he wouldn't throw people under the bus just to throw them under the bus.
He said cheers.
The wait is finally over, folks.
That's
So
what I
strap
figured he
in.
did.
I say, je m'en
The
fous.
ring can't hold these superstars now, folks. Falls count anywhere in this one. Here we go.
Fantastico. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So after The Miz apparently just came out to self-promote himself after being drafted to Raw is War and left us with no significant glance at his agenda for the future, it is time for the main event of the night. So we're going to get betting lines open here in just one moment. And it is simple. Will the Nightmare retain his championship?
Hard to tell him. It's against The Rock, though.
It is against The Rock. You've got 2 minutes to make your choices. Is it going to be a yes or a no? Either way, betting lines are open as of right now. Have a go at it. But it is time for the main event of the evening. And, of course, after the main event of the evening, it is over and out time here at episode number 147 here at the Archerverse. It was a very exciting time for us. We're glad it was such a great night with great matches, great people showing up to hang out. We appreciate you. We are going to be on Discord with the after-show party. The Archerverse Discord, if Christian Cool, if you want to drop that in case anybody wants to join us. But we're also going to raid somebody and send the hype somewhere else for the evening. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. Don't leave. Even if you want to lurk, stick around for a bit. We're going to raid, say hello, then you can take off for the night. But first, it is the Nightmare versus The Rock. The Rock called out the Nightmare earlier tonight. He stepped up to the plate immediately, even though The Rock laid a verbal smack down. The Nightmare doesn't care. He is ready to rock and roll. He's ready to rumble. And it is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It is go time, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Cool, what do you think about this main event?
Up for grabs. Coming up next, we have The Rock versus
I
a
think it
formidable
will
opponent.
be a very epic event. I don't know. I know The Rock means business. I know The Rock's good. But I don't know. The Nightmares come on real strong. And
The Nightmare has turned out to be a true monster, has he not?
yeah, he has. And I don't see him relinquishing that title. In fact, I see him making an example of The Rock.
An example of The Rock. Well, we're going to find out because it's go time officially for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Will it be The Rock or will it be the Nightmare Joseph Woods? It is time to find out. Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And here he comes, former 10-time World Heavyweight Champion, the Brahma Bull. If there ever was actually a head of the table in the Samoan family, it is probably now The Rock, not Roman Reigns. And he is gunning for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He wants to become an 11-time champion. But to do so, he's going to have to take on one of the scariest dudes on the planet. He is a beast, a monster, a mammoth of a man, and a true nightmare. From Team Kraken Skulls, he is the Nightmare Joseph Woods, who is the reigning defending world champion. You know, I see that TTTV T-Bomb 56 is looking to get to affiliate, and right now he's streaming WWE 2K20.
That's not how you get to affiliate.
No.
No.
I was just going to say, that's kind of crazy. You want me to raid T-Bomb? All right. See if you can gather more troops. Get more people back in here to do a raid. We know people are lurking. And here he comes. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion and the new champion on the block. As we stated, one of the scariest men on the planet right now. He is fierce. He is savage. He is brutal. From Team Kraken Skulls, he is the Nightmare Joseph Woods. And here we go. That beautiful championship right there, folks, is officially on the line. It is go time. The Rock versus the Nightmare.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock. Introducing the champion from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 260
Alright, let's see who's got the cojones to lead
he
as
is
champion here.
the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Nightmare Joseph Woods.
Hope you're ready.
Here we go. The Rock getting a glimpse of what could be, but he's got to go through that machine to do so.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get this match
Nightmare
started.
off to a start already. Famouser right off the hop. Holy Jesus. The Nightmare not taking any risks. Right off the hop. Immediately on the attack of the Brahma Bull.
Talk about domination.
I am shocked, Michael. Completely shocked.
Wow. What is happening right here?
There's plenty to talk about for dealing with Woods.
The Rock kicks out, but barely. Holy crap. A pin count already by the Nightmare. This matchup, this championship matchup, main event championship matchup just got underway, and the Nightmare already destroying one of the best the business has ever seen.
Look at this. There is absolutely no wasted motion in this
Unbelievable. What is transpiring right before our very eyes right now. Whoa, busts open the Rock. A cutter out of nowhere. But a reversal by the Rock. Over the top rope goes the Nightmare. Oh, reversal by the Nightmare, though. And this is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. This might be a mistake by the Rock, bringing the Nightmare out to an element where there is no padding, there is no safe haven. Nothing but concrete and very thin mats against a destroyer.
Yeah, this probably wasn't the best of ideas.
What incredible impact.
Wow. Look at the Rock bleeding all over the place, and the Nightmare still mounting an attack relentlessly here. Big elevated knee drop right in that wound.
How does he keep doing this?
The Rock kicks out again, and the Nightmare, frustrated by the efforts of the Rock. He's still stalking him, though. He is on the hunt. Oh, Dirty Deeds DDT. And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what can you say? The Nightmare Joseph Woods shocks the planet and defeats the People's Champion in less than 5 minutes. Maybe less than 3 minutes. That was crazy. That was a total annihilation of the People's Champion. Christian Cool, what do you have to say about that championship retention?
I have to say, I just don't know who's going to be the guy that takes the title off Mr. Woods here. This guy is unbelievable.
Here is your winner, and still
he is most certainly a beast.
Heavyweight champion, the Nightmare, Joseph Woods.
Well, that one was over before it even started.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two
Well,
back in the ring.
that was an end to an awesome
amazing match.
Post-draft show. This is the first of 4 special edition shows with the brand new rosters. That was one of 4 brand new rosters ready to raise hell and unleash some epic battles. So thanks for being here as always. Thanks for supporting the Archerverse as always. We'll see you Wednesday night, of course, for the Archerverse SmackDown. That is going to be one hell of a show. Wait till you see the roster that the Archerverse SmackDown put together with Team Christian Cool. It is epic and phenomenal. We're going to see so many great matchups. It's going to be a great time as always, so make sure you're there. It's an after midnight party at the Archerverse Wednesday night. The Archerverse SmackDown. Be there. Don't be late. Show up because it's going to be great. A great time as always.
Indeed,
Christian
it is,
Cool,
Archer.
what do you think?
I think the rest of the week's got a lot in store for us, and we expect you all to show up, be there, support us, the Archerverse and the Coolverse, doing our thing, and you guys are going to be treated to some well-deserved entertainment. We'll be seeing you guys.
trying to get the raid underway. There we go. I invaded his stream twice, once with 8 and once with 6. I don't know how that's possible, but okay.
Who knows? I'm just hoping tomorrow my fucking sound blurps work.
Man, that was a great show. Can't ask for a better post-show, like post-draft show than that. That was fantastic. Very happy with that.
That's good.
Pixelator stopped in at the very end. Yo, Pixelator. It was the very end. I apologize. But we'll see you Wednesday night. It's going to be an after midnight party at the Archerverse. He probably can. He's still in there. Still have 6 viewers.
Really?
Yep. Now we have 5. They're slowly leaving. But yeah, have a great night. Pixelator. We shall see you Wednesday night. The Archerverse Smackdown. Peace out.